down to airtime for Campbell High Sports. Stay tuned here to WLAF.
Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
LaFollette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
This is your Senator, Ken Yeager. Go Cougars!
Everyone here at Valley Roofing says go Cougars. This is former Cougar number 42, Matt Klein.
This is John Bond with Vital Care.
Wrap It Up Construction.
This is Amanda Brown, family nurse practitioner at Kimberlin Gap Medical.
Good luck, Cougars. This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world-famous Charlie's Pizza.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars.
And Lace to Pearls is just for
Girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie. Beth.
Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Eric Robbins with Robbins Guttering.
This is former Cougar Travis Thompson, Norris Lake Insurance. Listen for the Travis Thompson touchdown.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Utilities. Go Cougars!
Hey, this is Joe White at B&M Tires. Look for us right here beside the 4-lane here in Jacksboro under the big red roof.
Come see us at East Lake Urgent Care. This is Amanda Nelson. Go Cougars!
This is Chuck Wells at your Jacksboro Riggs Drugstore.
So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road.
Ice Oil, LaFollette.
Have you tried Fazoli's $5 lunch?
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Tabitha Smith is there.
Hello, this is Jason Freeman with Martin Wilson Funeral Home, where families matter most.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. It's time to come and see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is John Butler with West End Auto Sales. Look for us in the little red caboose here. We'll be glad to sell you a car. We'll even finance it for you.
This is Mark Kane with LaFollette Medical Center.
Hello, I'm Logan Hickman from People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
LaFollette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
This is your Senator, Ken Yeager. Go Cougars!
Everyone here at Valley Roofing says go Cougars. This is former Cougar number 42, Matt Klein.
This is John Bond with Vital Care.
Wrap It Up Construction.
This is Amanda Brown, family nurse practitioner at Kimberlin Gap Medical.
Good luck, Cougars. This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world-famous Charlie's Pizza.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars!
And Lace to Pearls is just for
Girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie.
Beth. Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Eric Robbins with Robbins Guttering.
This is former Cougar Travis Thompson, Norris Lake Insurance. Listen for the Travis Thompson touchdown.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Utilities. Go Cougars!
Hey, this is Joe White at B&M Tires. Look for us right here beside the 4-lane here in Jacksboro under the big red roof.
Come see us at East Lake Urgent Care. This is Amanda Nelson. Go Cougars!
This is Chuck Wells at your Jacksboro Riggs Drugstore.
So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road.
Ice Oil, LaFollette.
Have you tried Fazoli's $5 lunch?
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Tabitha Smith is there.
Hello, this is Jason Freeman with Martin Wilson Funeral Home, where families matter most.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. It's time to come and see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is John Butler with West End Auto Sales. Look for us in the little red caboose here. We'll be glad to sell you a car. We'll even finance it for you.
This is Mark Kane with LaFollette Medical Center.
Hello, I'm Logan Hickman from People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF. It's almost game time, and you've connected to the right spot for Campbell Sports, WLAF.
Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
This is your Senator Ken Yeager. Go Cougars!
Everyone here at Valley Roofing says go Cougars. This is former Cougar number 42, Matt Klein.
This is John Bond with Vital Care.
Wrap It Up Construction.
This is Amanda Brown, family nurse practitioner at Kimberlin Gap Medical.
Good luck, Cougars. This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
Hi, this is Joe reporting at the world famous Charlie's Pizza.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars.
And Lace to Pearls is just for
Girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie.
Beth.
Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Eric Robbins with Robbins Guttering.
This is former Cougar Travis Thompson, Norris Lake Insurance. Listen for the Travis Thompson touchdown.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Utilities. Go Cougars!
Hey, this is Joe White at B&M Tires. Look for us right here beside the 4-lane here in Jacksboro under the big red roof.
Come see us at Eastlake Urgent Care. This is Amanda Nelson. Go Cougars!
This is Chuck Wells at your Jacksboro Riggs Drugstore.
So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road.
Ice Oil, La Follette.
Have you tried Fazoli's $5 lunch?
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Tabitha Smith is there.
Hello, this is Jason Freeman with Martin Wilson Funeral Home, where families matter most.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. It's time to come and see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is John Butler with West End Auto Sales. Look for us in the little red caboose here. We'll be glad to sell you a car. We'll even finance it for you.
This is Mark Kane with La Follette Medical Center.
Hello, I'm Logan Hickman from People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF. Cougar fans, we're on standby for the Campbell game. Stay tuned here to WLAF.
Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
This is your Senator Ken Yeager. Go Cougars!
Everyone here at Valley Roofing says go Cougars. This is former Cougar number 42, Matt Klein.
This is John Bond with Vital Care.
Wrap It Up Construction.
This is Amanda Brown, family nurse practitioner at Kimberlin Gap Medical.
Good luck, Cougars. This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
Hi, this is Joe reporting at the world famous Charlie's Pizza.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars.
And Lace to Pearls is just for
Girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie.
Beth.
Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Eric Robbins with Robbins Guttering.
This is former Cougar Travis Thompson, Norris Lake Insurance. Listen for the Travis Thompson touchdown.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Utilities. Go Cougars!
Hey, this is Joe White at B&M Tires. Look for us right here beside the 4-lane here in Jacksboro under the big red roof.
Come see us at Eastlake Urgent Care. This is Amanda Nelson. Go Cougars!
This is Chuck Wells at your Jacksboro Riggs Drugstore.
So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road.
Ice Oil, La Follette.
Have you tried Fazoli's $5 lunch?
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Tabitha Smith is there.
Hello, this is Jason Freeman with Martin Wilson Funeral Home, where families matter most.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. It's time to come and see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is John Butler with West End Auto Sales. Look for us in the little red caboose here. We'll be glad to sell you a car. We'll even finance it for you.
This is Mark Kane with La Follette Medical Center.
Hello, I'm Logan Hickman from People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
This is your Senator Ken Yeager. Go Cougars!
Everyone here at Valley Roofing says go Cougars. This is former Cougar number 42, Matt Klein.
This is John Bond with Vital Care.
Wrap It Up Construction.
This is Amanda Brown, family nurse practitioner at Kimberlin Gap Medical.
Good luck, Cougars. This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world-famous Charlie's Pizza.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars.
And Lace to Pearls is just for
Girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie. Beth. Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Eric Robbins with Robbins Guttering.
This is former Cougar Travis Thompson, Norris Lake Insurance. Listen for the Travis Thompson touchdown.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Utilities. Go Cougars!
Hey, this is Joe White at B&M Tires. Look for us right here beside the 4-lane here in Jacksboro under the big red roof.
Come see us at East Lake Urgent Care. This is Amanda Nelson. Go Cougars!
This is Chuck Wells at your Jacksboro Riggs drugstore.
So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road.
Ice Oil, La Follette.
Have you tried Fazoli's $5 lunch?
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Tabitha Smith is there.
Hello, this is Jason Freeman with Martin Wilson Funeral Home, where families matter most.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. It's time to come and see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is Johnny Butler with West End Auto Sales. Look for us in the little red caboose here. We'll be glad to sell you a car. We'll even finance it for you.
This is Mark Kane, with La Follette Medical Center.
Hello, I'm Logan Hickman from People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF. We're counting down to airtime for Campbell High Sports. Stay tuned here to WLAF.
Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
This is your Senator, Ken Yeager. Go Cougars!
Everyone here at Valley Roofing says go Cougars. This is former Cougar number 42, Matt Klein.
This is John Bond with Vital Care.
Wrap It Up Construction.
This is Amanda Brown, family nurse practitioner at Kimberlin Gap Medical.
Good luck, Cougars. This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world-famous Charlie's Pizza.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars.
And Lace to Pearls is just for
Girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie. Beth. Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Eric Robbins with Robbins Guttering.
This is former Cougar Travis Thompson, Norris Lake Insurance. Listen for the Travis Thompson touchdown.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Utilities. Go Cougars!
Hey, this is Joe White at B&M Tires. Look for us right here beside the 4-lane here in Jacksboro under the big red roof.
Come see us at East Lake Urgent Care. This is Amanda Nelson. Go Cougars!
This is Chuck Wells at your Jacksboro Riggs drugstore.
So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road.
Ice Oil, La Follette.
Have you tried Fazoli's $5 lunch?
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Tabitha Smith is there.
Hello, this is Jason Freeman with Martin Wilson Funeral Home, where families matter most.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. It's time to come and see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is Johnny Butler with West End Auto Sales. Look for us in the little red caboose here. We'll be glad to sell you a car. We'll even finance it for you.
This is Mark Kane, with La Follette Medical Center.
Hello, I'm Logan Hickman from People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF. The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. This is WLAF.
Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
This is your Senator, Ken Yeager. Go Cougars!
Everyone here at Valley Roofing says go Cougars. This is former Cougar number 42, Matt Klein.
This is John Bond with Vital Care.
Wrap It Up Construction.
This is Amanda Brown, family nurse practitioner at Kimberlin Gap Medical.
Good luck, Cougars. This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world-famous Charlie's Pizza.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars.
And Lace to Pearls is just for
Girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie. Beth. Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Eric Robbins with Robbins Guttering.
This is former Cougar Travis Thompson, Norris Lake Insurance. Listen for the Travis Thompson touchdown.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Utilities. Go Cougars!
Hey, this is Joe White at B&M Tires. Look for us right here beside the 4-lane here in Jacksboro under the big red roof.
Come see us at Eastlake Urgent Care. This is Amanda Nelson. Go Cougars.
This is Chuck Wells at your Jacksboro Riggs drugstore.
So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road.
Ice Oil, the Violet.
Have you tried Fazoli's $5 lunch?
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Tabitha Smith is there.
Hello, this is Jason Freeman with Martin Wilson Funeral Home, where families matter most.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. It's time to come and see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is John Butler from West End Auto Sales. Look for us in the little red caboose here. We'll be glad to sell you a car. We'll even finance it for you.
This is Mark Kane with La Follette Medical Center.
Hello, I'm Logan Hickman from People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF. We're counting down to airtime for Campbell High Sports. Stay tuned here to WLAF.
Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
This is your Senator, Ken Yeager. Go Cougars!
Everyone here at Valley Roofing says go Cougars. This is former Cougar number 42, Matt Klein.
This is John Bond with Vital Care.
Wrap It Up Construction.
This is Amanda Brown, family nurse practitioner at Kimberlin Gap Medical.
Good luck, Cougars. This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world-famous Charlie's Pizza. Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars!
And Lace Your Pearls is just for
Girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie. Beth. Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Eric Robbins with Robbins Guttering.
This is former Cougar Travis Thompson, Norris Lake Insurance. Listen for the Travis Thompson touchdown.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Clinch Utilities. Go Cougars!
Hey, this is Joe White at B&M Tires. Look for us right here beside the 4-lane here in Jacksboro under the big red roof.
Come see us at Eastlake Urgent Care. This is Amanda Nelson. Go Cougars.
This is Chuck Wells at your Jacksboro Riggs drugstore.
So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road.
Ice Oil, the Violet.
Have you tried Fazoli's $5 lunch?
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Tabitha Smith is there.
Hello, this is Jason Freeman with Martin Wilson Funeral Home, where families matter most.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. It's time to come and see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is John Butler from West End Auto Sales. Look for us in the little red caboose here. We'll be glad to sell you a car. We'll even finance it for you.
This is Mark Kane with La Follette Medical Center.
Hello, I'm Logan Hickman from People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF. It's almost game time, and you've connected to the right spot for Campbell Sports, WLAF.
Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
This is your Senator, Ken Yeager. Go Cougars!
Everyone here at Valley Roofing says go Cougars. This is former Cougar number 42, Matt Klein.
This is John Bond with Vital Care.
Wrap It Up Construction.
This is Amanda Brown, family nurse practitioner at Kimberlin Gap Medical.
Good luck, Cougars. This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world-famous Charlie's Pizza. Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars!
And Lace Your Pearls is just for
Girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie. Beth. Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Eric Robbins with Robbins Guttering.
This is former Cougar Travis Thompson, Norris Lake Insurance. Listen for the Travis Thompson touchdown.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Clinch Utilities. Go Cougars!
Hey, this is Joe White at B&M Tires. Look for us right here beside the 4-lane here in Jacksboro under the big red roof.
Come see us at Eastlake Urgent Care. This is Amanda Nelson. Go Cougars.
This is Chuck Wells at your Jacksboro Riggs drugstore.
So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road.
Ice Oil, the Follett.
Have you tried Fazoli's $5 lunch?
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Tabitha Smith is there.
Hello, this is Jason Freeman with Martin Wilson Funeral Home, where families matter most.
Hey, this is Hunter Hucklebees. It's time to come and see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is Johnny Butler with West End Auto Sales. Look for us in the little red caboose here. We'll be glad to sell you a car. We'll even finance it for you.
This is Mark Kane, Little Follett Medical Center.
Hello, I'm Logan Hickman from People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF. We're counting down to airtime for Campbell High Sports. Stay tuned here to WLAF.
Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
This is your Senator, Ken Yeager. Go Cougars!
Everyone here at Valley Roofing says go Cougars. This is former Cougar number 42, Matt Klein.
This is John Bond with Vital Care.
Wrap It Up Construction.
This is Amanda Brown, family nurse practitioner at Kimberlin Gap Medical.
Good luck, Cougars. This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world-famous Charlie's Pizza. Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars!
And Lace to Pearls is just for
Girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie. Beth.
Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Eric Robbins with Robbins Guttering.
This is former Cougar Travis Thompson, Norris Lake Insurance. Listen for the Travis Thompson touchdown.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Utilities. Go Cougars!
Hey, this is Joe White at B&M Tires. Look for us right here beside the 4-lane here in Jacksboro under the big red roof.
Come see us at East Lake Urgent Care. This is Amanda Nelson. Go Cougars!
This is Chuck Wells at your Jacksboro Riggs Drugstore.
So get a full tank of freedom. Drive the American road.
Ice Oil, La Follette.
I can barely hear.
Tried
There we go.
Fazoli's
Now I can
$5
hear.
lunch?
This is Brian
can you hear
Leach
well?
with Grace
Yeah,
Rehab.
Like a good
I got
neighbor,
you.
State Farm agent
Okay.
Tabitha Smith is there.
Hello, this is Jason Freeman with Martin Wilson Funeral Home, where families matter most.
Hey, this is Hunter Hucklebees. It's time to come and see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is Johnny Butler with West End Auto Sales. Look for us in the little red caboose here. We'll be glad to sell you a car. We'll even finance it for you.
This is Mark Kane, Little Follett Medical Center.
Hello, I'm Logan Hickman from People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF. We're counting down to airtime for Campbell High Sports. Stay tuned here to WLAF.
Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
This is your Senator, Ken Yeager. Go Cougars!
Everyone here at Valley Roofing says go Cougars. This is former Cougar number 42, Matt Klein.
This is John Bond with Vital Care.
Wrap It Up Construction.
This is Amanda Brown, family nurse practitioner at Kimberlin Gap Medical.
Good luck, Cougars. This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world-famous Charlie's Pizza. Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars!
And Lace to Pearls is just for
Girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie. Beth.
Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Eric Robbins with Robbins Guttering.
This is former Cougar Travis Thompson, Norris Lake Insurance. Listen for the Travis Thompson touchdown.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Utilities. Go Cougars!
Hey, this is Joe White at B&M Tires. Look for us right here beside the 4-lane here in Jacksboro under the big red roof.
Come see us at East Lake Urgent Care. This is Amanda Nelson. Go Cougars!
This is Chuck Wells at your Jacksboro Riggs Drugstore.
So get a full tank of freedom. Drive the American road.
Ice Oil, La Follette.
Have you tried Fazoli's $5 lunch?
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Tabitha Smith is there.
Hello, this is Jason Freeman with Martin Wilson Funeral Home, where families matter most.
Hey, this is Hunter Hucklebees. It's time to come and see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is Johnny Butler with West End Auto Sales. Look for us in the little red caboose here. We'll be glad to sell you a car. We'll even finance it for you.
This is Mark Kane, Little Follett Medical Center.
Hello, I'm Logan Hickman from People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
Listen to them, Watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
This is your Senator, Ken Yeager. Go Cougars!
Everyone here at Valley Roofing says go Cougars. This is former Cougar number 42, Matt Klein.
This is John Bond with Vital Care.
Wrap It Up Construction.
This is Amanda Brown, family nurse practitioner at Kimberlin Gap Medical.
Good luck, Cougars. This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world famous Charlie's Pizza. Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars!
And Lace to Pearls is just for
Girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie. Beth.
Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Eric Robbins with Robbins Guttering.
This is former Cougar Travis Thompson, Norris Lake Insurance. Listen for the Travis Thompson touchdown.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Utilities. Go Cougars!
Hey, this is Joe White at B&M Tires. Look for us right here beside the 4-lane here in Jacksboro under the big red roof.
Come see us at East Lake Urgent Care. This is Amanda Nelson. Go Cougars!
This is Chuck Wells at your Jacksboro Riggs Drugstore.
So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road.
Ice Oil, La Follette.
Have you tried Fazoli's $5 lunch?
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Tabitha Smith is there.
Hello, this is Jason Freeman with Martin Wilson Funeral Home, where families matter most.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. It's time to come and see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is John Butler from West End Auto Sales. Look for us in the little red caboose here. We'll be glad to sell you a car. We'll even finance it for you.
This is Mark Kane with La Follette Medical Center.
Hello, I'm Logan Hickman from People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF. It's almost game time, and you've connected to the right spot for Campbell Sports, WLAF.
Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
This is your Senator, Ken Yeager. Go Cougars!
Everyone here at Valley Roofing says go Cougars. This is former Cougar number 42, Matt Klein.
This is John Bond with Vital Care.
Wrap It Up Construction.
This is Amanda Brown, family nurse practitioner at Kimberlin Gap Medical.
Good luck, Cougars. This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world famous Charlie's Pizza. Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars!
And Lace to Pearls is just for
Girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie. Beth.
Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Eric Robbins with Robbins Guttering.
This is former Cougar Travis Thompson, Norris Lake Insurance. Listen for the Travis Thompson touchdown.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Utilities. Go Cougars!
Hey, this is Joe White at B&M Tires. Look for us right here beside the 4-lane here in Jacksboro under the big red roof.
Come see us at East Lake Urgent Care. This is Amanda Nelson. Go Cougars!
This is Chuck Wells at your Jacksboro Riggs Drugstore.
So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road.
Ice Oil, La Follette.
Have you tried Fazoli's $5 lunch?
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Tabitha Smith is there.
Hello, this is Jason Freeman with Martin Wilson Funeral Home, where families matter most.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. It's time to come and see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is John Butler from West End Auto Sales. Look for us in the little red caboose here. We'll be glad to sell you a car. We'll even finance it for you.
This is Mark Kane with La Follette Medical Center.
Hello, I'm Logan Hickman from People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF. Cougar fans, we're on standby for the Campbell game. Stay tuned here to WLAF.
Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
This is your Senator Ken Yeager. Go Cougars!
Everyone here at Valley Roofing says go Cougars. This is former Cougar number 42, Matt Klein.
This is John Bond with Vital Care.
Wrap It Up Construction.
This is Amanda Brown, family nurse practitioner at Kimberlin Gap Medical.
Good luck, Cougars. This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world famous Charlie's Pizza. Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars!
And Laced to Pearls is just for
Girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie. Beth.
Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Eric Robbins with Rob.
How about Christian England down to the 20, down to the 10, breaks it into the end zone. Wow. Touchdown, Campbell County.
Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Rhonda Longmire.
Community
Trust Bank.
This is your Senator Ken Yeager. Go Cougars!
Everyone here at Valley Roofing says go Cougars. This is former Cougar number 42, Matt Klein.
Vital Care.
Wrap It Up Construction.
This is Amanda Brown, family nurse practitioner at Kimberlin Gap Medical.
Good luck, Cougars. This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world famous Charlie's Pizza. Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars!
And Laced to Pearls is just for
Girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie. Beth.
Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Eric Robbins with Robbins Guttering.
This is former Cougar Travis Thompson, Norris Lake Insurance. Listen for the Travis Thompson touchdown.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Utilities. Go Cougars!
Hey, this is Joe White at B&M Tires. Look for us right here beside the 4-lane here in Jacksboro under the big red roof.
Come see us at East Lake Urgent Care. This is Amanda Nelson. Go Cougars.
This is Chuck Wells at your Jacksboro Riggs drugstore.
So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road.
Ice Oil, La Follette.
Have you tried Fazoli's $5 lunch?
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Tabitha Smith is there.
Hello, this is Jason Freeman with Martin Wilson Funeral Home, where families matter most.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. It's time to come and see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is John Butler with West End Auto Sales. Look for us in the little red caboose here. We'll be glad to sell you a car. We'll even finance it for you.
This is Mark Kane, with La Follette Medical Center.
Hello, I'm Logan Hickman from People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
England busts through the line, up to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, down to the 10, down to the 5. Nobody can get there. It's touchdown, Campbell County.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
Hi, this is Emily
And this is Joe.
at B&M Tires.
And you're listening
To the WLAF.
B&M Tire Sports Network.
So say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Campbell County High School here at L. Hope Dossett Stadium. Mike Reynolds and Brent Allen here with you for WLAF 1450 AM's live coverage of Campbell County High School football. Tonight the Cougars are facing off against the Powell Panthers, brought in by former Cougar Rodney Ellison. The Panthers come in at 5-1 on the season. The Cougars are 4-1, Brandon, and it should be a great night for football. The weather's great, temperatures down, a little bit of a breeze, but overall the weather's great for football tonight.
Absolutely, Mike. You know, it's been pretty hot over the past few days, and I was a little concerned that it wasn't going to cool down, but looks like the weather is going to be perfect for some football tonight, and looking forward to seeing what we can pull off here.
Sure am, and we want to obviously make you all aware. Some of y'all probably are. Les Martin's out of town.
Yep.
I'm just filling in. I'm going to try to get you all through. We'll try to get everyone the information they need to know what they need to know about Campbell County football. But I'm glad to be here, excited to get to watch the Cougars tonight. And again, it should be a good game. Powell's much improved, and really looking forward to this Region 3 5A matchup.
Zeke and Nora here for Terry's Pharmacy's new Saturday hours.
Hi, my name is Nora. Yes. Terry's Pharmacy is good, and it will be open on all Saturdays from 9 to 2 in Jacksboro. Me wallet. Come see Yaya or my mom.
Terry's Pharmacy, La Follette and Jacksboro is now open Saturdays 9 to 2. Tired of waiting for hot water? Want to reduce your energy cost? Then it's time you switched. Switched from electric to reliable, clean, safe natural gas. With a natural gas water heater from PCUD, you get hot water twice as fast as same-size electric and for about half the cost. Powell Clinch Utility District is offering $250 off the purchase price of new natural gas water heaters and the chance for you to chop down your hot water energy cost hundreds of dollars a year. Start saving today with PCUD in La Follette or Rocky Top.
Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of checking accounts to meet your everyday needs. We help you select a checking account that can help build your finances and also provides convenient options and features. Some of these great benefits include a complimentary Community Trust Bank Flex ATM debit card, internet banking, mobile banking, and electronic bill payment. Visit us on the internet at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at our office in Clinton or one of our 3 La Follette offices.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We're visiting with Amanda Brown, APRN here at Cumberland Gap Medical. And Amanda, so many people tell me that they come to you all, and you all are so nice. Your staff is so nice here.
We really make it a priority to treat people the way we would want to be treated.
How tough is it when somebody wakes up in the morning and they realize they're sick to just walk in at Cumberland Gap Medical?
That has happened to all of us, to wake up sick one morning. So all you need to do is walk on in, and we will accommodate you.
Sick today, seen today at Cumberland Gap Medical next to the Big Rigs in La Follette.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, WLAF.
Welcome back to Campbell County High School. Mike Reynolds along with Brent Allen here live on WLAF 1450 AM. Campbell County versus Powell tonight, Brent. What do you look for tonight in this matchup between the Panthers and the Cougars?
Well, Mike, it should be pretty interesting. From everything I understand, Coach Ellison runs a very, very similar offense to Coach Justin Price. And looking at the players out here, it looks like a different team than the Powell we've seen in the past. We beat them the past couple of years. Overall, we're 3-7. Versus Powell. We've played them 10 times. Beat them the last 2 times, but this is a much different looking team. I know that Coach Ellison has been very successful everywhere he's gone, and I don't expect anything different from this team. But I certainly feel like that as long as the Cougars come out and execute and maintain ball control, we should be able to handle this team tonight.
Certainly, and you're right. Coach Ellison's philosophy and style of play is very similar to Coach Price. I remember Coach, of course I know Rodney, but I remember Coach Ellison when he was at Wartburg, and of course the Jellicoe teams would go down there and play, and he had a lot of success. The only coach I've known of in the last 20 years that had any success at Wartburg, and he just does a fantastic job. I know Powell's coming off a big win off Lenore City, and like you said, they look good in pads out warming up before the game, and I know they're a junior-laden team. They have a lot of juniors that contribute a lot for them, but what do you think the Cougars can do tonight to come out and establish themselves early and get things done like they need to in this region matchup with the Panthers?
Well, I think it's just a matter of getting their feet under them. We always tend to come out and throw some short passes and try to let the receivers do some work and get down the field, and I don't think it'll be any different. Of course, the key is defensively, we should be able to match up well because our defense goes against our own offense on a regular basis. So really the key is just going to be who's going to execute better at this point.
Sure, and obviously turnovers always play a big part in region games like this. So we'll take another break. We'll be back with you shortly. Looking forward to this great Region 3 5A matchup here between Powell and Campbell County. Mike Reynolds and Brent Allen here on WLAF 1450 AM.
If you're shopping siding, Robbins is ready. If you need to replace those leaky windows, Robbins is ready. And they also do a little guttering. Robbins Guttering is ready to take care of you when it comes to taking care of your home. No more painting a classy look, it's siding from Robbins Guttering. Chop down those utility bills with the most efficient windows on the market from Robbins Guttering. Robbins is ready. Call Eric Robbins at 423-907-2255.
When you call for just any ambulance service, you never know what you might get. But when you call Vital Care at 423-562-9370, you'll get an experienced staff, experienced and professional people who know what the word emergency really means. Don't just trust anyone. You do have a choice when it comes to ambulance service in this area. 562-9370.
Hey, this is Tabitha with State Farm Insurance. Please come down to the Fleet Building to see me, Frankie, Tarina, Anya, Liza, and Cassie for all your insurance and financial needs.
The tradition of great customer service, customer care, and value continue with Tabitha Smith and the staff at State Farm Insurance in the Fleet Building.
You can expect your good neighbors to be there should you ever need them. That's what good neighbor service is all about.
Rice Oil of Follett, fueling the American spirit.
There's people who care where I'm going, and good friends who welcome me home. So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road. And with a full tank of freedom, find your own highway. We'll take you wherever you go. Take you wherever you go.
Rice Oil of Follett.
Hello fans, and welcome to this edition of Pat's Place. Today we're going to talk about Powell, or more specifically, Powell's head football coach. As I'm sure many of you know, Rodney Ellison is a Cougar alumni. He played for CCHS during some of its lowest points, when we struggled to keep a coach for more than 1 or 2 years, it seemed. Through this all, Rodney always knew he was going to be a football coach himself. After he graduated, Rodney and I went to Jacksboro Middle School to coach under Johnny Bruce. We had quite the success with the JV program there, and thanks to the success of the varsity program, our JV saw a lot of action. Later, Rodney became head coach at Jacksboro Middle School, and went on to coach a young man by the name of Chris Johnson, who went on to break every rushing record you could imagine. But Rodney was a school coach forever. Rodney knew his destiny lied on the high school level. He went to Bearden, where he coached Devon Young, who went on to play for the University of Tennessee. Then he took Wartburg Central High School and got them in the top 5 of the state for the first time in 50 years. After that, he went on to become the offensive coordinator at Clinton. And then when the Powell job came open, he applied, and he rightly so got the job. Now Rodney seems to have righted the ship at Powell, as the Panthers are playing very well and have only lost 1 game this season, and that was to powerhouse Fulton. Now the Panthers are here to take on our Cougars. And though I love Rodney and he is one of my best friends, I cannot cheer for him this particular game. But fans, if you see him before or after the game, shake the man's hand. Tell him what a good job he does as a coach. Because deep down in his heart, it beats Cougar blue and orange. Fans, thank you for listening to Pat's Place. I'll see you at the ball game.
Do you have Cigna Local Plus insurance? If so, Tenova Healthcare has great news for you. Cigna Local Plus has joined other major insurance plans with in-network access to Jefferson Memorial Hospital, La Follette Medical Center, and Newport Medical Center. That means that now you have access to Tenova Medical Services at these 3 hospitals. For more information about Tenova Healthcare, call 1-855-TENOVA or visit tenova.com.
Safe, sound, and secure. Words to live by and words that have survived 2 world wars, a Great Depression, and a new century. People's Bank has been on the same street corner since 1917. Hello, this is Vicki Spradlin. We have grown the old-fashioned way, serving every customer with the attention and dignity they deserve. I invite you to come see us. We would be honored to be your bank. People's Bank of the South, member FDIC.
Fall is at Lace to Pearls, and we want to welcome you with all kinds of colors. This season's rich colors span both for our Misses and our Curvy Girl lines. You can shop our new sales racks and our sale corner now, Jim. We've got a lot going on. Many items are reduced now from $3 to $5, and visit us on Tuesday and Friday from 10 to 5. Extended hours on Thursday till 6 for those that have to work longer, and Saturday from 9 to 1.
And that's only at Lace to Pearls?
Just for girls, 108 South Indiana Avenue behind First Volunteer Bank in what used to be Thompson's Treasure House Furniture Store.
Caring Neighbors is a program sponsored by La Follette Utilities to help customers who are less fortunate pay their utility bills. Funds for the program come from voluntary contributions made by customers each month. It is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help to be used for paying utility bills. How can you take part in LUB's Caring Neighbors? It's easy. You can donate $1, $2, or more each month, easily added to your utility bill. Call LUB and sign up today. 423-562-3316.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. WLAF.
So it's over. I didn't breathe.
Welcome back here to Campbell County High School. The band is getting ready to take the field. The color guard is ready. So at this time, we're going to turn it over to the band in the field for the national anthem.
This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
And this is Tracy Powers. I'm honored to be Dennis's wife. He is honored to serve you as state representative. I'm proud of what he's done and is doing for Campbell County and Tennessee, especially when it comes to education.
Here's wishing you the best, Cougars and Lady Cougars.
My home is Tennessee, and I feel right at home here in Campbell County representing you and cheering on the Cougars. This is your state senator, Ken Yeager. Tennessee is the only state to offer 2 years of tuition-free community community or technical college. A bright future awaits you right here at home in Tennessee.
Rebates, rebates, rebates. Dole's Tire Shop is your home for rebates. Choose from Dole's wide selection of Cooper tires. Right now, depending on which style of Cooper tire you purchase, rebates range from $50 all the way to $100. This great offer runs through Halloween. If Michelin is your style, buy 4 and get $70 back at Dole's Tire Shop. Beat the weather to the punch with a new set of BF Goodrich tires from Dole's. Buy 4 BF Goodrich tires and get $50 back.
That's Dole's Tire Shop.
2531 Jacksboro Pike, across from Advance Auto Parts, on front of the road.
Hi, this is Joey Portman at the world-famous Charlie's Pizza.
Yum. Yeah, it's the after-the-game place to be. Charlie's Pizza, that is.
I went to Charlie's Pizza as a teenager, and now I take my kids.
One thing I love about Charlie's is their bacon cheese sticks. They are absolutely delicious.
You can count on seeing me and Logan and Seth down there after about every game.
My favorite part of Charlie's Pizza is the special.
Yep, same old Charlie's Pizza.
I love Charlie's Pizza. It's very delicious.
Charlie's is the place to be after the game.
Remember this name, Eastlake Urgent Care. When you're looking for urgent care beyond compare, look no further than Eastlake. Next to Lowe's, Eastlake is your only urgent care offering on-demand medical care services 7 days a week, and they accept most insurance plans. So when you have bumps or scrapes, they have what it takes. Oh, yeah. And even that nasty cold and flu, they know just what to do. Trust Eastlake Urgent Care near Lowe's in La Follette. No appointment needed. Check them out on Facebook or eastlakecares.com.
Our countdown to Campbell County Cougar football continues along the WLAF B&M Tire Sports Network. This evening is the Powell Panthers warming up here on Pat Kerr Field. Head coach Justin Price takes a moment to step in and visit about this game tonight with the Panthers. Coach, a challenge game tonight. This is a region game, big game tonight here.
Yeah, region games just mean a little bit more, obviously for the future. We try to take them one at a time, but there's just something special when you're playing a region game, and our kids know that. We don't spend a lot of time talking about it, but at the same time, that your best is needed tonight. And we enjoyed our bye week, but we're excited to be back in front of our fans.
Well, there's some familiarities here tonight with Coach Rodney Ellison and Powell, and of course you and your staff.
Yeah, Rodney's a Campbell County graduate, and known him for a long time. He was the head coach at Wartburg, did a good job up there, and then he was at Clinton for 3 or 4 years when we were playing them. So a lot of their staff members used to be at Clinton, so we faced them a couple of times. So it's the familiarity is going to be there, and I think it's just going to come down to who executes their game plan the best and eliminates as many mistakes as possible.
A chance to be at home tonight again, that's always a plus for you, especially in a region game, I would think.
Yeah, I think they were telling me we've won 20 of our last 26 games up here, and it's been a fun run since about 2013, and a lot of that's just the fans. They've come out and supported our players, and our kids love putting on a show for them. So it's going to be a fun one tonight. It'll be a big crowd. Powell travels well. Obviously being 5-1, they're a lot of excitement and hype in their program too. So it's playing on this field just means a lot to our kids. And we just enjoy those Friday nights when we can run out and see a big crowd, and there's no doubt we'll have one tonight.
Well, with Powell coming in, this is a team that appears to be fairly young, but obviously a pretty good team, off to a good start this year.
Yeah, their quarterback's a sophomore, and probably their most dynamic player, number 3, is only a sophomore. Now, they got some seniors that play pivotal roles, but for the most part, you see a lot of sophomores and juniors on the field. Which that's probably a little ahead of schedule where they want to be right now, but at the same time that you can't look at the grade too much. You just got to look at their performance, and they're good football players, and if you're not in the right spots at the right time, they'll make you pay for it. So we're definitely going to be challenged in really all 3 phases. I feel like their defense has done well this year, against some pretty good offenses, and their offense, they're kind of up-tempo spread, but they do a pretty good job of controlling the football. They're not averaging 50 points a game, but they're doing a good job of controlling it and, getting those 3rd and 5s and 3rd and 4s. So we got to find a way to get them off the field and try to take advantage some way in the special teams.
As you watch this team on film, of course, 5-1, that one loss, what did you see in that one loss that maybe you can capitalize on or maybe do something similar tonight?
I think it was just that Fulton eliminated them, from scoring touchdowns. I think you look at the stats, I think Powell moved the football pretty good on them, but keeping them out of the end zone is key. Even if they get in the red zone, forcing them to either a field goal or a long 4th down conversion. And you kind of look at, right up on that Fulton Powell game, it's kind of what happened. And then on the flip side is Powell or Fulton was taking advantage of getting in the red zone. When they got down there, they were scoring touchdowns. And it seems kind of elementary, but that's football. You have an opportunity to score, you need to make it happen or force that other team from not getting across that end zone.
Well, the most important team in this game tonight is, of course, our Cougars. How does Campbell County shape up coming in? You've had a week away from action last week. You did a lot of work last week, but you've had a couple of weeks away.
It's good. We're fairly healthy. I think we got about everybody dressing out tonight. Jacob Greenwood's still recovering, and hopefully he's a little ahead of schedule, so maybe he gets back before his senior season's over. But other than that, I think it was a good time for us physically to rest up and also mentally. It's challenging for these kids. They're put through it at such a young age. They're at school from 8 to 3, and then they come out here for football 3 to 6. And sometimes it's good to go home and relax for 4 or 5 hours. And they were able to do that some last week. But at the same time, they had great focus, and I think they understand what we're playing for this back half of the season. And our seniors have done a good job of leading that and controlling that mentality. And so we're healthy. I think after a bye week, you see it 2 different ways. People come out and they're kind of got to knock the rust off, or they come out hitting on all cylinders, and I hope for the latter.
Well, Coach, crank it up. We hope you hit on all those cylinders from the get-go tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Head coach Justin Price and his Campbell County Cougars set to take on the Powell Panthers in a big region game here in just moments as you stay connected here along the WLAF B&M Tires Sports Network. First National Bank is very proud to annually offer its mini-grant program to all teachers of every school here in Campbell County. The grants are awarded every summer to teachers for new teaching materials. Over the past 7 years, First National Bank has awarded more than $90,000. First National Bank is committed to helping our community grow by helping our teachers grow our youth. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You select the roof and we'll install it. We're your locally owned roofing company. We're Valley Roofing. We're located right here in La Follette in the old Woodson Shopping Center. We specialize in quality metal roofing and quality shingles, and of course, all at reasonable prices. Here at Valley Roofing, we're insured and bring more than 25 years of experience to your job site. Whether you live right here in town or in the surrounding community, we'll be there. We're Valley Roofing, 423-566-6561.
At Grace Rehab Center, there are no cookie-cutter treatment plans. Our licensed and professional staff will work with you to evaluate your specific needs and develop a personalized course of action for the best results.
Well, I had pain in the muscle in my back and was really interfering with my lifestyle. And now that pain, I can drive and go to the mall, do what I want to. It doesn't bother me anymore.
You don't have to live with your pain forever. Contact us today at Grace Rehab Center, providing compassionate health care with management expertise.
Welcome back here to Campbell County High School. You're listening to Cougar football here on the WLAF B&M Tires Sports Network. Mike Reynolds filling in for Les Martin along with Brent Allen. We're almost ready for the coin toss and the kickoff, Brent, and waiting the Cougars to take the field.
Yeah, this is always an impressive sight to see, and I'm sure tonight will be no less.
Yeah, tonight the Cougars will be in their, Nike calls that anthracite gray jerseys with blue numbers with orange trim, white pants. Powell will be obviously in their white jerseys, white pants. Really looking forward to this matchup. Again, I think this is two of the better teams in Region 3 5A, and both of these teams trying to get in the middle of the season here, get their footing, and get started for a stretch run towards the playoffs.
Yeah, a lot of folks ask, what kind of a schedule they've played, and some of the teams they've played maybe haven't had such a great year so far, but some of ours haven't either, so it's really going to be a good test.
Yeah, I had a college basketball coach tell me one time, he said, Coach, you play whoever's in front of you and you live with your record, whatever. So
that's right.
Sometimes people overplay that some, and I mean it does mean something, but a lot of times that gets overplayed.
Honestly, I'm probably one of the worst ones. I have a tendency to look and see who somebody's played, how much they beat them by, and so forth. But honestly, come Friday night, it really means nothing.
It doesn't. The Cougars are waiting to go out for the coin toss as the officials will take them out. If you'll help me get the captains for the Cougars, Brent, we'll look at that. It'll be Sean Markham.
Yep.
J.J. Mickle.
Yep.
Elijah Phillips and Zach Rutherford.
That's it.
Will go out for the Cougars. Officials taking a little extra time here on the coin toss.
Letting the smoke clear a little bit.
Letting the smoke clear.
What an entrance, huh?
Yeah, it is a great entrance and a lot of excitement here at Campbell County High School. And I don't get back up here to watch as many games as what I used to, and busy with my basketball program. But Coach Price and his staff have just done a fantastic job turning this program around, taking it to the next level, and have really made an event here in Campbell County.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. My oldest son came up here. I guess his freshman year probably would have been 2008, 2009. It's a completely different program than it was. I mean, not just the field, the uniforms. I mean, the locker rooms, all the things they've done. But it's more than that. It's more of a sense of pride that I just didn't feel prior to that. And that's no knock on the former Coach Wells or anything like that. He's a heck of a man. But it really has changed the atmosphere here at Campbell County.
Sure has. The Cougars have won the toss and elected to receive. So we'll get that matchup of what the Cougar offense can do against that Panther defense early on here.
Yeah, it looks like we'll be defending from right to left, and the wind is actually blowing from left to right, so we'll be throwing into the wind a little bit, which actually I think works out well due to Rutherford's strong arm. I don't think it'll affect his throw too much.
Yeah, from what I've saw of him, I would agree. They are giving for some wind gusts tonight, so I think that would be the only weather issue we should have come into play. Other than that, it's a great night for football, especially for the players. Now the fans may get a little chilly. You may have to put on a jacket, but the players will love it. It'll be a great night, and we're almost ready to go here for this, again, big Region 3 5A matchup here on the WLAF B&M Tire Sports Network. Again, those of y'all that are just tuning in, Mike Reynolds here filling in for Les Martin. Les was out of town, so I'm going to try to get you all through and just try to get you as much information as I can here to let you know what's going on with Cougar football. And, of course, we got Noah Smith and Brent here. They do a fantastic job every week, and I'm just trying to get them through. But we're about ready for kickoff as Powell comes out and gets ready to tee it up. Back deep for the Cougars. You're right, Brent. Those gray jerseys are a little hard to...
Yeah, the fans at home were very well aware of my problems reading the jersey numbers, but we'll do our best.
The referee gives the signal, and Powell will kick the football off. It'll come high, deep down the middle of the field, taken at the 15-yard line. Returned across the 20, 25, 30, gets to the outside, breaks one tackle, breaks another, brought down at about the 42-yard line. That was Sean Shrevey.
Shrevey, we'll go with Shrevey. Nice looking first play there.
Certainly was. The Cougars will have it 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Rutherford in that typical shot, and 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left.
I believe that's England in the backfield with
England. That'll be Christian England standing beside Rutherford in the backfield. You'll have to help me with those familiar numbers. They're not familiar to me because I don't get to see them as much. Rutherford throws it out to the right. Little wide receiver screen, gets some blocking to the outside. Receiver will pick up the first down.
Nice.
Knocked out of bounds on the far side. That was tackle made by Riley Bryant. Is that Sean Markham on the reception over there for the Cougars? I believe it was.
It's really tough to see.
It is tough to see those numbers. I'll do the best I can tonight, folks. The jerseys look great. It's just a little tough to make out the numbers.
Not much of a contrast.
No. Rutherford has 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right this time. Takes the snap, looks, throws to the left.
Wow.
Caught over here at the 40-yard line.
That was Elijah Phillips.
Elijah Phillips, and Elijah turned around just at the right time. Tackle made by Chris Harvey, but Rutherford threw it, and Elijah hadn't even looked around, and the ball just kind of hit him.
Yeah, that was
lucky that they were able to come up with that and bring up a second, and we'll call it a long 5 for the Cougars.
Great reflexes there.
It was great reflexes as they're into Powell territory. Here with 11:13 to go here in the first quarter at Campbell County High School. Rutherford getting the play from the sidelines. 2 receivers to each side. Shifts England in the backfield, shifts England out. Rutherford looking, steps up, throws out in the flats to England. Incomplete, defended and knocked down by Matthew Hipsher. Made a good play. They saw that play on the film from the Cougars, and the young man from Powell was waiting on it.
Yeah, he was. Luckily, it was just a little high, and he tipped it up and wasn't able to come down with it.
Bring up 3rd and 5 for the Cougars at the Powell 40-yard line. Rutherford will have an empty backfield. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Zach Rutherford will take the snap, looks left, throws across the middle. It's complete down at the 25-yard line to Logan Berry. It'll be a West End Auto Sales first down for the Cougars. Stop made by Sean Shrevey again, but a big play on that little slant there, crossing pattern, post pattern by Logan Berry.
Yeah, great job of the offensive line picking up that blitz. It looked like they were going to get through. Fantastic.
Rutherford with Berry up to the right by himself. 3 receivers down here to the left. 10:35 to go. Rutherford throws left to Markham. He'll catch it at the 15, take it to the 10-yard line. Tackle made by Hayden Epperson for the Panthers. It'll bring up 2nd, and we'll call it 4 from the 10 for the Cougars. Rutherford takes the snap, throws it out at the 10. He'll take it down to this.
It was the same two, Markham and
Epperson. Well, that was number 5, wasn't it? I've got Markham as 9 on my roster.
Maybe it was. I'm sorry.
I think he called Markham. We might need to check that. I hope my roster's right. Yeah, Preston
Bowman's number 5.
Preston's 5. It'll bring up 3rd, and referee's looking at it to see if it's inches short or if it's a first down. It'll either be 3rd and inches or 1st and goal for the Cougars.
Well, now normally Les can call these he's pretty accurate. What's your call?
Well, Les is probably a lot better than me. I'm going to say it's a first down, but we'll see. We'll see.
I like the optimism.
And looks like he got it by the length of the football. It'll be 1st and goal for the Cougars. West End Auto Sales first down. Go down and see Johnny and Lynn Lettner for your used car needs down at West End Auto Sales. 9:52 to go here in the first quarter. We're scoreless at Campbell County High School, but the Cougars are moving, and Rutherford looks sharp early.
Absolutely.
Zach Rutherford will come out, getting the play from the sidelines. He's got Phillips over there at that H-back position. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Handoff will go to Jordan, and
wow,
he was met right at the line of scrimmage, lowered his head and carried a tackler with him. Pickup of about 1, tackle by Chris Harvey. Bring up 2nd and goal, maybe 1.5. We'll call it the 3-yard line for the Cougars.
Showed some good leg strength there.
He did. Got most of that on his own. And we've had contact. Rutherford was just setting the Cougars are going to get the play, and one of Powell players come over and make contact. So that'll give half the distance to the Cougars and make it 2nd and goal from the 1.
Yeah, generally they bring in the big boy package on this kind of situation.
That looks like what they did. I believe I saw.
Did Rutherford come out?
He's in.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if he's in or not. Direct snap to Jordan, and he will power it in across the goal line for a Travis Thompson touchdown. Cougars. The Cougars just lined up in that big power set, snapped it to Jordan, came left. He met him at the goal line and done the rest himself.
That entire drive was just a statement. That was very impressive. Moved it right down the field. Very few, no mistakes for that matter. I mean, it was
as you said, excellent. The Cougar offensive line was able to control the line of scrimmage and impose their will on that defensive line of Powell. I'm assuming is that Riley Wallace for the extra point, and it is good. So with 8:57 to go here in the first quarter. The Cougars take the lead 7-0 over the Powell Panthers. We'll take a short break and come right back here to you on the WLAF B&M Tire Sports Network.
Zeke and Nora here for Terry's Pharmacy's new Saturday hours.
Hi, my name is Nora. Yes. Terry's Pharmacy is good and it will be open on all Saturdays from 9 to 2 in Jacksboro. Me wallet. Come see Yaya or my mom.
Terry's Pharmacy, La Follette and Jacksboro is now open Saturdays 9 to 2.
This is Campbell High Sports on WLAF.
We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't laugh anymore. What was all of the fun?
Welcome back here to Campbell County High School, where with 8:57 to go in the first quarter, the Cougars have taken the lead over the Powell Panthers 7-0. Cougars getting ready to kick it off. Again, Brent, that was an impressive drive by the Cougars.
It was, and it's really going to be interesting to see how Powell reacts.
Looks like back deep for the Panthers will be Baylor Walker, and can't quite pick that other number out over there on the far side. As Cougars will kick it high and long over there to the right side. It'll be taken at the 3-yard line by the Powell returner. He'll come across the 20 to about the 25. Took a lick right there at the 20 and was able to pick up about 5 more yards. I believe that was number 6, Riley Bryant for the Panthers, and brought down by a host of Campbell County Cougars on that play. Powell will take over 1st and 10. From the 25-yard line, 8:50 to go as the Cougars lead Powell 7-0 here in the first quarter of play. We'll see how that Cougar defense matches up with that what's been a successful Powell offense this year. At quarterback is that 9. Takes the snap, 16, throws it over to the left, a little quick. Just hitch over there. That's Walker Tressley at quarterback. And we got a flag over there on the far side, I believe.
Yeah, I'm afraid it may be a late hit.
I'm afraid it's a late hit. Just a little energy here early and rode him to the ground after. I believe that one was complete to Riley Bryan again. But we'll check the flag, but I believe you're right.
That play looked just like one of our plays.
It's one of our plays.
That's exactly the same kind of play we start off with. And
it is a personal foul against the Cougars. And you know, early in a football game, a big game, that's going to happen. Kids get on the sidelines, and they're just running, playing to the whistle and trying to take somebody to the ground, and
yeah,
they have to keep moving. So that'll give up a 15-yard penalty. It'll take it to the 40, almost the 47-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 Powell. Again, Walker Tressley at quarterback. Takes the snap. Hands the football off to Jonathan McQueen. And can't quite pick that number, 74 for the Cougars. Who we got? I think he was back there. Gary Sievers met him first, I think, and they hit him in the backfield. Loss of about, well, they gave him back to the line of scrimmage. They were generous to him on the spot there.
I agree.
It'll be 2nd and 10 for Powell. Presley takes the snap. He'll keep it himself, and he's going to be hit again right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Sieber was over there again. That defensive line has really been pretty
and 52.
tough.
Who's 52?
That's Javen McCulley.
Javen McCulley. Both of those were waiting on him, and getting to bring up 3rd and 10. And right now, the Cougar defensive line is controlling the line of scrimmage against that Powell offensive line.
Yeah, people thought coming into this season they weren't going to be very good. They're kind of undersized in comparison to last year, but they have really shown a lot of heart and strength.
Presley will stand in an empty backfield. Bring Bryant in motion into the backfield beside of him. Take the snap. He's going to throw it over here to Bryant out of the backfield. Bryant makes one-man miss. Gets across the 50 to about the 49-yard line. Tackle made by Shane Bowman, but that'll bring up 4th down, and we'll call it 5 for the the Powell Panthers, as the Cougars had that played really well.
They did. It's like they knew that was coming. We interviewed a player back last week, and they're really been watching these trick plays. Looks like they're going for it, though.
Looks like Powell will go for it on a long 5. Presley takes the snap. He looks, throws it across the middle, complete across midfield to about the 41-yard line. Pass is complete to James Whitehead, and it'll be first down Powell, as he just found a spot over there on 10 yards off the line of scrimmage and settled in, and Presley was able to hit him.
Yeah, their offensive line got away with the early jump there, but
Presley will fake the handoff, keep it on a little zone read play, and he'll cross the 40 where he's hit hard by Elijah Phillips at about the 38-yard line. Bring up 2nd and 8 for the Panthers. 6:23 to go here in the first quarter. Campbell County leading Powell 7-0. Presley gets the snap, looking, throws out wide over here, intended for Chris Harvey. Defending on the play was Justin Nelson, and pretty well covered, and Presley threw it high to keep it away from the defender, and it'll bring up third and about 7 or 8 for the Powell Panthers.
Wish they could play the whole game closer to the sideline over here. It's a lot easier to see that.
Yeah, it makes it tough. Presley will have 2 receivers at each side. Take the snap, looks across the middle, look, plenty of time. Flushed out over here to the right, throws the ball to Bryant, and Bryant catches it about the 31. Elijah Phillips on the tackle. Good play by the Panthers, but Elijah Phillips was right there to make that tackle.
Yeah, good sure tackle. Unusually, generally the defensive line won't give them that much time. They did a nice job offensively holding them out.
It's going to be just short of the 30-yard line, which is going to be right on the first down marker, and we'll see if he brings the chains in, and I think he is going to bring the chains in to measure. I don't know what to guess on this one.
Yeah, that's tough.
It looks like he may have got it. I mean, if it's a little hard to tell from the angle, but
yeah, maybe the nose of the football.
Maybe the nose of the football. We'll see what happens.
It's pretty gutsy call, and it's very reminiscent, of the way Coach Price calls plays. And when I was told coming into this that I could expect that.
I believe you're right. By the nose of the football, Powell will pick up the first down, and it is almost a mirror image of our offense, and similar philosophies. Just get it to athletes out in space and let them make plays, and
absolutely.
It's working so far, and you can see why the Panthers are improved and able to pick up some of the wins they picked up. 5:53 to go here in the first quarter. Campbell County leads Powell 7-0. They have it 1st and 10 at the Campbell County 30-yard line. Walker Tresley at quarterback takes the snap, hands it off to big Jonathan McQueen, going off that left tackle. Pickup of about 3, maybe 4. We'll call it 3 to the 27. Tackle made by Gary Siebers. Bring up 2nd and 7 for the Panthers. Presley awaits the snap. Gets the snap. Hands it off to McQueen again, going left. Nothing doing. He may have got back to the line of scrimmage as the Cougars were waiting on him.
Yeah, that was. I couldn't tell who actually made the tackle, but that was.
Siebers was back in there again.
He was.
Someone, as there were a couple of Cougars there. It'll bring up 3rd, and he might have picked up a half yard to a yard. We'll call it 3rd and 6, maybe a short 7. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Campbell County leading Powell 7-0. Presley takes the snap, fakes one handoff, brings
here we go
back around. He's hit in the backfield by the Cougars, gets free, somehow finds his way back almost to the line of scrimmage. That was Baylor Walker, and the Cougars had him dead to rights, 5 or 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and he broke free and got probably lost a yard or 2, but he still got back to he got back almost to the original line of scrimmage from the on the first down. But it'd bring up 4th and about 12 for the Panthers. The Cougars had that play read out really well.
They did a nice job, just couldn't quite hold on there. Excellent job by the offensive back there, the running back, to get out of it.
Looks like the Cougars want to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll remind you the score. Campbell County leads Powell 7-0 here in the first quarter, 4:27 to go. Mike Reynolds, Brent Allen here on the WLAF B&M Tire Sports Network.
It's time to start saving, and it's time to stop waiting. Yes, start saving on your hot water and stop waiting for hot water with the natural gas water heater from PCUD. You get hot water twice as fast as same-size electric with the natural gas water heater from Powell Clinch Utility District at about half the cost. Powell Clinch Utility District is offering $250 off the purchase price of new natural gas water heaters and the chance for you to chop down your hot water energy cost hundreds of dollars a year. Start saving today with PCUD in La Follette or Rocky Top.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action.
Welcome back here to Campbell County High School. Cougars leading Powell 7-0, 4:27 to go here in the first quarter. Powell has it fourth down, 12 yards to go from the Cougar 32-yard line. Trusley takes the snap, looks, plenty of time, steps up, delivers a strike across the middle to about the 24. But he'll be brought down there by Elijah Phillips, and that'll be short of the first down. And that'll be turnover on downs. Big stop there by the Cougar defense.
Yeah, absolutely. And I have to wonder if they took that timeout. I wonder if Coach Price thought to himself, "What would I do?" Or if Coach Matt Price thought, "What would Justin do here?" We need to, basically defend that because they do have a very similar style.
They do. The Cougars will take over 1st and 10 from the 20. We'll call it the 23-yard line. Rutherford will have 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. I think that's England beside of him in the backfield, getting the play from the sideline. Campbell County able to control the game with their first drive earlier. Rutherford will hand it off to England. He'll get to the 30, and I think that's where they'll give him forward progress. Stop made by Baylor Walker, but a nice run that time, pick up from about 7 or 8 by Christian England.
Yeah, if he gets by that number 3, he's gone.
And he'll take it out to the 30, which will give them we'll call it 2nd and long 3. Cougars doing a great job with that spread, but still controlling the pace of the game. Rutherford will take the snap, looks, gets some pressure, and he'll step up, and they'll bring him down for a sack, a yard behind the line of scrimmage by Bryson Reed, and just run out of time. He had a little bit of time. It must have been well covered downfield, Brent.
Yeah, it was. I mean, obviously he didn't get the opportunity. England was open over to the right there, but he couldn't see what was going on from all the guys coming after him.
They have a flag down on the far side of the field, and it looks like it's against the Cougars. And it is. False start, and it'll be declined by the Panthers. Bring up 3rd, and we'll call it 3rd and 5 as the ball's back at the 29-yard line. 3:40 to go in the first quarter. Campbell County leading Powell 7-0. Empty backfield for Rutherford. 3 receivers to the right side of the field, 2 to the left. Powell showing blitz. Rutherford gets the screen away.
Nice cut.
And that's Jordan, makes one defender miss, and he'll cross the 35 out to about the 36, and it'll be a West End Auto Sales first down for the Cougars. Tackle for Powell was made by Isaiah Roark, but the Cougars had the right play call for the right defense at
Absolutely,
time.
and a very nice cut to get those extra few yards.
It was. Rutherford will take the snap, look, fakes, rolls out to his right, still looking, and he's just going to throw that one out of bounds over and live to fight another day. Was wanting to go deep down the field. He had a receiver over here short, but you could tell he was wanting something deep down the field. It wasn't there, and he found a way to just move on to the next down.
Yeah, maybe he's a little antsy, wanting to get it downfield and get some points on the board quick. But did a nice job of staying away, and like you said, living to fight another day. That's a smart thing to do.
It is, and most quarterbacks do want to get it downfield.
Yeah.
They'll take those short routes for a while, and then they do get a little antsy. Rutherford getting the play from the sideline. Be 2nd and 10 for the Cougars from the 37-yard line. 2:57 to go in the first quarter. Campbell County leads 7-0. Rutherford takes a snap, looks, throws the ball on a little inside receiver screen. Tackle made by Gage Foster. Bowman on the reception for the Cougars. That's up 3rd and about 3.
Really tough play to defend. You know, there's a lot of motion or a lot of action going on.
There's a lot of action, and receivers. It's what it's a pick play, but
it basically is.
It's a legal pick play.
Right.
So, bring up 3rd and 3 for the Cougars from the 44-yard line. Rutherford throw it to Phillips, and he will cross midfield and deliver a blow to Riley Bryant. Bryant will get credit for the tackle, but he absorbed more contact than what Phillips did. And they'll cross midfield, and it'll be another West End Auto Sales first down for Campbell County, as that was a nice pitch and catch from Rutherford to Phillips. Three receivers to the left, one to the right, and the snap, Rutherford wasn't ready for it. He gets the football, and the first big mistake for the Cougars, he'll be dropped down by Bryson Reed, but Rutherford was looking over to the sideline, still trying to get the play. The snap came, and he'll be dropped all the way back across midfield, back at the 41-yard line.
I believe that's the 3rd time that's happened this year. I don't know what the center is very experienced. I don't know what's going on that causes that, but it's unfortunate.
Bring up 2nd and about 21 for the Cougars. 1:28 to go here in the first quarter. Campbell County leading Powell 7-0. Rutherford takes the snap, and we've got a penalty flag over on the far side of the field.
I believe we may have run out of time.
It's very possible. Oh, it's going to be offsides on Powell.
I'll take
Must have been lined up in the neutral zone.
Well, they've been very aggressive. You know, they've watched a lot of film. We've had a little bit of trouble dealing with defenses that shift around right before. You know, they'll come out and look one way and shift, which is smart. But so far, handling it pretty well.
That'll move the football up to the 46-yard line, bring up 2nd and 16 for the Cougars. As Rutherford has the play, ready for the snap, takes the snap, looks, pressure, gets away, throws the ball across the middle.
Oh, wow.
And it is, nearly caught down at the 25-yard line. Broken up by Baylor Walker. The receiver had it in his hands, and then when the defensive back delivered the blow, just wasn't able to take it to the ground with him.
Heck of a pass, though. He was avoiding the rush, stepped up, and threw that on the move. It was really
target. And Sean Markham was the intended receiver, but you can't fault Markham there. The defender delivered a good blow and knocked the ball loose.
Yeah, just good defense there.
Yeah, it was. Bring up 3rd and 16 for the Cougars from their own 46-yard line. Inside of a minute to play. Rutherford looks, rolls out to his right, penalty flag thrown. He'll throw it complete over there right at midfield, out of bounds to Logan Berry. But let's check this penalty flag back here in the backfield. This probably isn't good for the Cougars, and it will not be. It'll be a hold against the Cougars. That'll be decline. It'll be 4th and about 13, we'll call it, for the Cougars. With 52.7 seconds to go here in the first quarter, Campbell County leading Powell 7-0, and I would think Coach Price would be. Well, I don't know. You're watching more
Honestly,
than me.
I never know. Every time I say we're about to.
Football's a little different now. A lot of them go, but they are in punt formation.
Yeah.
Who punts for the Cougars?
That'd be Phillips.
Elijah Phillips back to deep, and is that Walker back deep for Powell, he returned kicks. Can't hardly tell
It's
the way.
number 7, maybe?
No, I think it.
6.
That's Brian, I believe. And it'll be punted down go out of bounds at about the 18-yard line. Nice punt that time from Phillips, and Powell will take over 1st and 10 from their own 18, 44.5 seconds to go in the first quarter, trailing Campbell County 7-0. We'll see what adjustments Coach Ellison can make and see if he can't get his offense on track here with his second drive.
Yeah, you know, that Powell defense is doing a really nice job. I'm not sure what they're doing differently that's giving us a fit. They're getting a lot more pressure than than most teams have been able to get on us on Rutherford, and it's certainly causing a little bit of an issue.
It is. It'll be Walker Trusley again at quarterback for the Panthers. He'll take the snap, hand it off to McQueen going left, and McQueen's a big bruising back. He cut it upfield and get across the 20 to about the 21. Pick up, they'll give him all the way to the 22.
Wow.
Pick up of about 4. Bring up 2nd and 6 for the Panthers as we're inside 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Campbell County leading Powell 7-0. Powell playing with that tempo, and they'll hand it off to a new running back. He'll get it up to around the 25. That's big number 40, David Robbins, brought down by a host of Campbell County Cougars. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, your score, Campbell County 7, Powell 0. We'll be back in just a moment. Mike Reynolds and Brent Allen here on the WLAF B&M Tires Sports Network.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, mobile banking, bill pay. We now have even more great services like Apple Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And People Pay, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us on the internet at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at our office in Clinton or one of our 3 La Follette offices.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sniffles, sneezes, sleepless nights, miserable days. You likely suffer from allergies, but there is help. Your local relief from allergies is found at Cumberland Gap Medical. Why drive to Knoxville for allergy testing and shots when Cumberland Gap Medical is right here at home?
This is Amanda Brown, family nurse practitioner at Cumberland Gap Medical. We are here to make you well.
All it takes is a visit to Cumberland Gap Medical in the Big Rigs in La Follette, or by calling 423-201-9799. Connect with us online at cumberlandgapmedical.com.
Thanks for following the Cougars over WLAF.
Welcome back here to Campbell County High School. We begin the second quarter. Powell, quarterback, rolling out to the right side of the field, looking over there for Baylor Walker, but is incomplete over his head out of bounds.
He'd been better off to just hold the ball and take off with it. He had quite a bit of room there.
Yeah, bring up 4th and 4 for the Panthers, and I would imagine they'd punt this one away. But we'll see how it goes. I believe they've got Carson Cole maybe dropping back there to punt the football away, and I think Barry will drop back to receive the punt for the Cougars. Barry will stand at his own 42-yard line, and looks like Cole will kick it from right around. He'll be kicking from around his own 15. Punt is away. It'll bounce twice. Barry will pick it up back at his 31, looking for room to run, and not a lot there. Gets his helmet torn off, and he'll get it out to tackle made by Chris Harvey. But the Cougars will have it 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line as they lead Powell here to start the second quarter, 7-0. And
that was dangerous. You know, Barry picked that up. He probably would have been better off to just to let it go. But he's very confident in his quickness because he does have some crazy moves. He's like a video game sometimes watching him.
And he's a pretty high-level high school athlete.
Exactly.
So sometimes they do that and they make good things happen. So Rutherford will have 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. I think that's England beside him in the backfield. takes the snap. He'll hand it to England going straight up the middle. England will cross the 40 to about the 41. Stop made by Alvin Stacy. Should be a pickup of, they'll give him 4. They're closer to the 40, so we'll call it 2nd and 6. Rutherford getting the play from the sideline. Brings him set, takes the snap, rolls to his right, throws back to his left to Barry. I believe that is.
Forget about
Barry
it.
may outrun everyone unless they've got an angle, and he'll get shoved out of bounds by Baylor Walker over at about the, we'll call it the 3-yard line. Let's see where they mark it. They're marking him way back up here. I'm not. We'll see where they mark it at, but he just had the right angle. They just, Rutherford rolled a step or two to his right, threw it back to Barry over that wide receiver screen, and Barry's speed done the rest.
Yeah, great looking play. I'm still confused about the.
I guess maybe he just stepped out of bounds. They got him marked at about the 5, maybe the 6-yard line. 1st and goal for the Cougars. A West End Auto Sales 1st down. A penalty flag on the play.
Yeah, number 21 is extremely aggressive and just cost him.
He made contacts. That'll be offsides. That'll give us half the distance. I thought he got to the 2 or 3. Maybe he must have stepped out of bounds. Maybe a foot went out, and then he just fell forward because he was on the far side of the field. And we didn't have a very good angle. Those guys are pretty good usually about spotting the football. A lot better than probably what we give them credit for.
Exactly.
I've learned over the years as a basketball coach to appreciate officials even when it's hard to sometimes. So you have to learn to do that in all sports. But
yeah, it's tough when you go back and you can watch video and see that they're exactly right, you know.
That'll be 1st and goal for the Cougars from about the 3-yard line. And they'll bring that heavy package in, direct snap to Jordan, and he's going to basically cruise into the end zone over on the left side of the field, untouched. Touchdown, Campbell County. That's a Travis Thompson touchdown for the Cougars. And the Cougars are on the board again. Just simply that big play to Barry, and then on that play they just outmanned Powell's offensive line, and Jordan cruised in over there.
Well, I'll tell you, Powell usually, I'm sure Powell's watched a lot of video on this big boy or heavy package, whatever you want to call it, and generally speaking, they'll always hit the line.
Yeah.
Jordan took it to the outside. There was nobody there.
Yeah, he read that well. And Wallace will be on to attempt the extra point. Snap, the hold is down, and the kick is good. So with 10:50 to go here in the 2nd quarter, Campbell County puts another score on the board, and they now lead Powell 14-0. Mike Reynolds, Brent Allen here with you on the WLAF B&M Tire Sports Network. We'll be back in just a moment.
Robbins Guttering is ready to take care of you when it comes to taking care of your home. No more painting a classy look, it's siding from Robbins Guttering. Chop down those utility bills with the most efficient windows on the market from Robbins Guttering. If you're shopping siding, Robbins is ready. If you need to replace those leaky windows, Robbins is ready. And they also do a little guttering. Call Eric Robbins at 423-907-2255.
Welcome back here to Campbell County High School. I'm sorry we had again. I'm
technical difficulty.
I'm just filling in for Les. We're trying to get through. So, but Campbell County puts another touchdown on the board with an impressive drive using their athleticism and then their power, and they now lead Powell 14-0 with 10:50 to go here in the 2nd quarter. As I believe that is Wallace will tee it up to kick it away for the Cougars, and the kick is away. Short, high kick will be taken at the 29-yard line. The sliding catch by Hayden Epperson. Powell will take over right there. We'll see if they give him the 30. They will. They'll put it right on the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Powell from their own 30. And I'm sure Coach Ellison realizes that this is a big drive, because if they can't get anything going here and give it back to the Cougars, this game could start to get away from the Panthers.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a lot about pride right here and staying in the game and feeling like you're in a game that you should be in. So they really need this.
And I'm sure Matt Price is telling his Cougar defense that very same thing. And let's go get him. Handoff will come to David Robbins, and he'll come off this left side, big bruising back, and he'll take it out to about the 34. Tackle made by Bryce Trenum. Bring up second, and we'll call it 6 for the Panthers. Powell does play with a little bit quicker pace than the Cougars. Cougars, you hear the spread and you think they're playing super fast. Cougars don't necessarily do that. They kind of control pace when they get to the line of scrimmage. So they may not huddle, but they're not going super fast most time. Trusley will take the snap, and he'll come straight ahead on a design quarterback run and get up close, right at the 40. Tackle made by Gary Siebers. Let's see if they give him a first down. It's right on the 40-yard line. And they do. That'll be first down Powell. And Coach Ellison may be trying to slow them down a little bit and get more involved with the run, because the passing, they're having trouble through the air. Trusley will take the snap, fake the handoff, keep it again, and breaks through a tackle. Good looking run that time by Trusley. He'll get up near the 44, pick up about 4 for the Panthers.
Yeah, Trenum and Big McCulley ran there, but somehow he squirted through. Luckily, he couldn't keep his balance.
Yeah, Trusley is he's looks like a sophomore for the Panthers. Coach Ellison, I know, has some young kids that are pretty talented. Trusley will take the snap, throw the quick out over there to, I think that's Bryant, to the right side, and he'll cross midfield, pick up a first down, take it to about the Cougar 48-yard line.
Point on reception for the Panther, first down.
Now that was Riley Bryant. Just raise up and throw it out there, just similar to what the Cougars do sometimes, and Bryant's a pretty good athlete on that outside.
Yeah, good-looking play. We see it a lot.
Approaching 9 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Campbell County leading Powell 14-0. Trusley will take the snap. He'll fake the handoff, avoid one tackler. He won't avoid the next one.
Nice.
And he'll be dropped. Who got that one?
Bryce Trenum and Gary Siebers were involved in that, and I believe McCulley got in on it as well.
That's a Martin Wilson Funeral Home sack by the Cougars. They'll drop him for about a 2-yard loss, taking the ball back to midfield basically. Bring up 2nd and 12 for the Panthers. Trusley, 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. He'll hand the football off to McQueen. And McQueen's a big bruising back.
Yeah.
Breaks one tackle, crosses the 45, crosses the 40 down to about the 38. Tackle made by Elijah Phillips. It's going to be right on the 48-yard line. They're going to say it's another first down for the Panthers. And big Jonathan McQueen's a big bruising 6 foot, 215-pound running back for the Panthers.
Yeah, that was a nice, well-designed play, and they did a nice job of executing as well.
Trusley getting the tempo up. He'll hand it to McQueen again, and just straight up the middle to McQueen. He'll cross the 35 down to about the 33. Tackle made by Alex Gross. Bring up 2nd and 5 for the Powell Panthers. Powell wanting to play fast. Hand off to McQueen again, as Ellison's just saying we're going to ride it as far as we can. He'll pick up another 2, maybe 3 to near the 30. Penalty flag comes in. Tackle by Gary Siebers, and
the Powell crowd seems to be happy about it.
We got another penalty flag. Let's see. We got 2 on the field. It's Mike Borham's our referee tonight. Let's see what Mr. Borham. He's one of the supervisors of football officials. Let's see what he's got. Personal foul against Powell. Personal foul against Campbell County, and they're going to offset, and we'll redo the whole thing again. Once I saw the 2 flags, I thought that might be the case.
Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't the typical you only getting the last one.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad somebody saw the whole thing.
And I'm not sure why they would give him that yardage unless it was after the play.
It was at the end of the play. It looked like a receiver and a DB.
May have been a dead ball. So it'll bring up 3rd and about 2 from the 30, the Cougar 30-yard line for Powell. Trusley will hand it to Robbins, and Robbins will be close to the first down. Let's see where they mark it. It's going to be right at the 28-yard line, brought down by a host of Campbell County Cougars. Let's see where they mark the football. Let's see what Mr. Borham has to say. I think he's going to measure this one. Let's see. Javen McCulley was the first one in. He's going to call it fourth and about a half yard from from about the 28-yard line. They're going to keep Robbins in, Powell will beside of Trusley in the backfield. And they're going to draw Campbell County, it looks like, offsides.
That's one of those mental errors. You just got to be ready for that, especially in a situation like that.
It is, and Trusley done a great job with his cadence that time, I'm sure. And I'm sure Coach Ellison had him coached up to do that in that situation. It'll be first down Powell as the ball will be spotted at about the 24-yard line. 6:43 to go here in the second quarter. Campbell County leading Powell 14-0. Trusley fakes the handoff. He's looking for the end zone. Got a man. I believe he threw him too deep as he was intending it over there for Chris Harvey. And he had a step, but Trusley threw it too deep into the back of the end zone.
Yeah, that could have been a really nice play. Just too much arm. I saw a big collision between Elijah Phillips and that back you keep talking about, Jonathan McQueen.
Yeah, McQueen.
Those are both a couple of pretty big guys.
They are. And I think Trusley got some pressure from a Cougar defender that probably caused him to overthrow his receiver on that play. Be 2nd and 10 for Powell from the 24-yard line. Trusley takes the snap, and he'll hand it to McQueen. And the Cougars have saw enough of that. I don't know who the first one to hit him. He got back to about the line of scrimmage. But there were 2 or 3 Cougars there. And
well, Eric Hopper grabbed him first, slowed him down, didn't quite bring him down. It looked like the rest of the interior line wrapped him up.
They gave him about a half yard. We'll call it a yard. Call it 3rd and 9 from the 23-yard line. And
did you see that?
Yeah.
Apparently that young running back there is upset about something.
He's upset about something, and maybe he didn't like the way he was being treated on the field. Trusley back to pass for the Panthers. Plenty of time. Has a man open. He throws it behind him. Intended for James Whitehead, but incomplete down at the 15-yard line. Defending on the play was Justin Nelson. And Trusley just threw it behind him. Had plenty of time, stepped up in the pocket.
Yeah, a lot of time there. Just threw it a little behind him, and luckily nobody was there.
Yeah, to bring up 4th and 9 for the Powell Panthers. 5:45 to go here in the first half at Campbell County High School as the Cougars lead Powell 14-0. 2 receivers to each side. It's Robbins in the backfield, and looks like the Cougars are going to take another timeout as defensive coordinator Matt Price realizes that the Cougars need to get a stop on this play and not let the Panthers back in the football game.
Yeah, this is one of those times where you go back to fundamentals and say, look, guys, watch the ball, don't move. You know, I mean, it's just one of those a good time to take a timeout.
Yeah, we'll keep it here through this timeout, Brent. Powell's found something on this drive. You know, they got McQueen going and the Robbins kid, and then they've hit a couple of decent passes and had a couple of more, but again, I think Matt Price realizes that this is a big play for the Cougar defense, and if you can come up with a stop here and get the ball back, you can put some distance between yourself and the Panthers.
Yeah, I agree, and it could be really big. I don't know what the deal is with McQueen. He's over on the sideline. He threw down that $400 helmet like it was a piece of trash, which would disappoint me very if I was the coach. But I don't know if he's hurt or if he's angry. I really can't tell. He's over there pacing back and forth. We'll see if he comes back in.
Yeah, I don't think Coach Ellison's made any attempt to put him back in the game, so we'll see. I don't see anybody dealing with him, but we'll wait and see what's wrong with him. As again, Powell have it 4th and 9. Trusley will stake the snap. Look. Throws it out, and it's incomplete. He stood a little too wide over there for his receiver at about the 12-yard line. I think that was Chris Harvey who he was throwing it to, but it'll be a turnover on downs. And the Cougars will take over again. They'll take over at their own 23-yard line, and that was the big stop the Cougars were looking for.
Absolutely, and not to keep going on the running back situation, but that was a big key play, stopping him short on that run and him leaving the field. It changes the outlook. It
was, as Rutherford will bring them out 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. I think that's England beside of him in the backfield. 5:39 to go here in the first half. Campbell County leading Powell 14-0.
Showing blitz.
Rutherford takes a snap. They do have a blitz. They'll hand it to England. He gets through the line of scrimmage, delivers a blow to a defender, and takes it up to about the 30-yard line. Pickup of about 7 on the play, 6 or 7 on the play. Tackle made by Sean Shrevey.
He'll feel that in the morning.
He will, as England delivered the blow before he could. Bring up 2nd and 3 for the Cougars at the 30-yard line. Rutherford again getting the play from the sideline. Takes the snap, drops back, looks. Throws it over to a wide open Elijah Phillips. He'll catch it at the 45, cross midfield, make a move, break one tackle, and take it all the way down in Powell territory down to the Powell 30-yard line. Tackle by Gage Foster. But it'll be a Cougar first down, and that's a West End Auto Sales Cougar first down. Go down and see Johnny and Lynn Lettner for all your used car needs. And again, Campbell County's on the move as Campbell County's routes that time confused the Panthers, and Elijah Phillips came wide open, and once they hit him, he done the rest.
Yeah, it's hard to believe you could lose a 6'4", 225-pound receiver like that, but he was absolutely open.
Again, Cougars have it 1st and 10 at the Powell 30-yard line. Rutherford takes the snap. He'll hand it off to England, and England will cross the 25 down to about the 23, I believe, pick up about 7. Tackle by Hayden Epperson. Bring up 2nd and 3 for the Cougars. 4:30 to go here in the first half. Campbell County leading Powell 14-0 and driving again. Rutherford getting to play from the sideline. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. And right now, Powell's defense has no answer for the Cougar offense. As the handoff will go to England again, I believe. They got some penetration that time, but he'll still take it to right at the first down marker down around the 20-yard line. Tackle by Matthew Hipsher. But we'll check and see if that's a first down. And I believe it is. It's another first down, Campbell County. Another West End Auto Sales first down for the Cougars. And again, Powell has no answer right now for the Cougar offense.
Yeah, I agree. They're really got them confused. They're jumping around on the defensive side. They're not sure where they're going.
Yeah, they're off balance, and Coach Price is doing a great job keeping them off balance with the run and the pass. Rutherford takes the snap, looks, rolls out to his right, rolls, still looking. Got a man, and down around the 7-yard line. Defending on the play was Riley Bryant, but he had him, and I can't make out that number of that jersey, but I might when he turns around. He had him, and I think the young man saw the end zone before he made sure he had the catch. And it was Sean Markham, but that happens with high school football players. He saw wide open space for him in the end zone, and he'll get the next one, hopefully.
Yeah, he was hearing fireworks already.
Yeah, he was already ready for the fireworks. 3:46 to go here in the first half of play. Campbell County leading Powell 14-0. Rutherford takes a snap, throws it quick over here to Markham. Markham's got some blockers, makes one defender miss, and he takes the ball all the way down to about the 6-yard line. Tackled by Sean Shrevey. And it'll be 1st and goal, Campbell County. Another West End Auto Sales first down for Campbell County. And it'll be Cougars 1st and goal from the 6 with 3:33 to go here in the first half. Campbell County already ahead 14-0 and looking to put another one on the board.
Yeah, Shrevey came up from that safety position and made a touchdown saving tackle there.
We got a penalty flag on the play, and it's offsides against Powell. And Powell's trying to get penetration to disrupt that quick Cougar passing game, but being a little overzealous.
Yeah, it's hard to, as a defensive kind of guy, I understand. They got a lot of aggression. They're really wanting to get back there and cause some problems, and it's tough. They really want to get that snap.
It'll be half the distance to the goal. 1st and goal for the Cougars from the 3-yard line, and they bring that big package in, and Jordan will just power his way in off that left side. Touchdown, Campbell County. Touchdown, Drew Jordan. Another Travis Thompson touchdown for the Cougars, and the Panthers are in danger of letting this one get away, and the Cougars are in complete control right now, Brent.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, that was the exact same play as the last touchdown, and they defended it no better. There was no difference.
It's well blocked, and then he's just too big of a back to try to bring down once he gets the head of steam down, as Wallace will come on to attempt the extra point. The snap is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 3:11 to go here in the first half from Campbell County High School, the Campbell County Cougars lead the Powell Panthers 21-0. Mike Reynolds along with Brent Allen. We'll be back in just a moment here on the WLAF B&M Tire Sports Network.
The tradition of great customer service, customer care, and value continue with Tabitha Smith and the staff at State Farm Insurance in the Fleet Building.
Hey, this is Tabitha with State Farm Insurance. Please come down to the Fleet Building to see me, Frankie, Tarina, Anya, Liza, and Cassie for all your insurance and financial needs.
You can expect your good neighbors to be there should you ever need them. That's what good neighbor service is all about.
Your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
Welcome back here to Campbell County High School. Mike Reynolds along with Brent Allen here on the WLAF B&M Tires Sports Network as Campbell County has taken a 21-0 lead on Powell with 3:11 to go here in the first half, and it's all Cougars right now, Brent.
Yeah, and I'm just going to tell you I'm loving it.
Well, I am too. I do like Rodney. He's
Sure.
a good coach, and Rodney's brightest days are probably still ahead of him at Powell. But right now the Cougars are in complete control. High short kick, and it'll be taken again by Hayden Epperson with a fair catch at the 25-yard line, where Powell will take over 1st and 10. And Matt Price is telling that Cougar defense now, don't give them any life here at the end of the first half.
Yeah, you want to take this into the half without giving them a spark.
Justin Price is saying, get me the ball back so we can go try to score again. So
yeah, that's exactly the way they are.
Yeah, so we'll see what Powell does. Of course, Powell had, they put together a pretty good drive last time, and it stalled out again after we stopped Big McQueen, and then whatever happened with him over on the sidelines, it affected what Powell was doing offensively, and he's not back out there that I see, so I don't see anyone working with him. So we'll see what happens with him going forward. Coach Ellison may have to have a come-to-Jesus meeting with him
yes,
at
sir.
halftime. Trusley at quarterback. Takes the snap, drops, looks, fakes, looking deep. The Cougars had pressure, and he's able to slip up and pick up a couple of yards, as there were 2 or 3 Cougars in the backfield with him, but just weren't able to bring him down. Finally, Eric Hopper did bring him down, but he was able to pick up about a half yard, and we'll still call it 2nd and 10. He got back past just a little bit past the line of scrimmage.
He's a pretty squirrely runner, He's got some good little spin moves. It's hard to bring him down on the first time.
He is. But the Cougars are starting to get pressure on him. Trusley takes the snap. They're going to get Robbins for illegal motion. I believe he was moving early, the running back. He'll catch the little screen pass. We got another penalty flag on the play. Robbins will take it out to about the 31. But I'm pretty sure Robbins leaned forward and started moving before the snap. Bryce Trentham on the tackle. We'll see what the second penalty's for. We'll let the officials sort out. Mike Dorham's a basketball official too, so he's a wise man. I'm sure he'll figure out what to call here. So.
Well, as many Cougars as there were around that runner from Powell, it could be a
face mask. Yeah, and that's what. That's false start on Powell's the first call. And then we have a hold on Powell.
Well.
That's blocking the back. That may be a block in the
yeah.
back is what he called it, I think. And so let's see. One of them's 5 yards. And the other one's 10, I believe. We'll see where they mark the football.
Powell's certainly not helping themselves. Several times, or I think each time down in the red zone, they've had a penalty. Given up a penalty, I guess you'd say, just to make it that much easier for the Cougars.
They have, and they'll spot it all the way back at the Powell 18-yard line to bring up 2nd and 17 for the Panthers. 2:16 to go here in the first half of play. Campbell County leading Powell 21-0. Trusley takes the snap, looks across the middle, still looking, plenty of time, throws it out over there. I think is that Harvey or Harvey? Yeah, Chris Harvey on the reception, gets him back up to about the 23.
That was a nice open field tackle.
It was Elijah Phillips with a nice open field tackle. Bring up 3rd and 11 for the Panthers as we go inside 2 minutes to go here in the first half.
It's the money down.
Money down for the Cougar defense. And looks like McQueen is back in the game. He's in the backfield beside Trusley. 2 receivers to each side. He may have had an injury. Trusley takes the snap, looking. Campbell County flushes him up in the pocket. Rolls out over here to the left, looking, turns back, throws across his body, and it is incomplete. Intended up here to what it is.
Yeah, that kid's got a future. That quarterback's got a nice arm. He was rolling out, avoiding all that pressure, and made a pretty accurate pass, just a little long.
It's a hold on Campbell County.
Is that a spot foul?
No, it shouldn't be a spot foul. Not on a hold, I don't think. We'll see how they mark it off. They're going to mark it all the way up at about the 37-yard line and give Powell a first down.
I'll be darned.
I didn't think if it wasn't pass interference, I didn't think it was that severe of a penalty, but I'm sure they know better than I do. Again, it'll be 1st and 10 Powell from their own 37-yard line. 1:20 to go in the first half. Campbell County leading Powell 21-0. Trusley takes the snap, drops straight back, looks. Rolls out to his right, still looking, and he throws it incomplete over there. Probably good the young man didn't catch it. That was intended for James Whitehead right over on the sidelines.
Yeah, I agree. That was one of the ones that could have cost him a lot more than what it would have gained.
Yeah, it could have very easily been a major mistake, but it'll bring up 2nd and 10 with 1:12 to go here in the first half.
I'm surprised how much time he's able to get back there at quarterback. He's doing a nice job.
He's getting a lot of time, and then he's mobile enough to create more when he is pressured. Trusley hands it off to Robbins, going straight up the middle, and he'll break one tackle. And someone got him around the ankles up here around the 37-yard line. Eric Hopper was the one that tripped him up. Bring up 3rd and about 5. And Powell will take a timeout. We'll take it with him. Mike Reynolds, Brent Allen here on the WLAF B&M Tires Sports Network. We'll be right back.
(562-9370). Write that number down. 562-9370. That's the number for Vital Care Medical Transportation. Vital Care is operated by John Bond, who has nearly 40 years experience in ambulance service. They have the latest equipment and technology and will transport in town or out of town. Their rates are reasonable and they accept Medicare, TennCare, and private insurance. Vital Care.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
We're back here at Campbell County High School. Powell has it 3rd and 4. Quick strike over to Harvey, and he'll drive forward close to the first down marker. Let's see where they spot him. Again, that was Chris Harvey on the reception. And they're going to spot him all the way right up here at about the 48-yard line, and it'll be a first down Powell as he was able to lower his head and pick up that first down, Brent.
Yeah, it was tough from here to see. He must have, I thought it was a generous spot, but he must have pushed over the defender to get that extra yard.
I thought it was real generous as we go to 57.3 seconds to go in the first half. Campbell County leading Powell 21-0. Trusley takes the snap, throws a quick slant over here again to Harvey. Harvey makes one man's miss, still going, still on his feet all the way down to the Campbell County 31-yard line, where Powell will have it 1st and 10, and that clock will stop to mark that first down. Nice looking throw and catch for the Panthers that time. Tackle made by Logan Berry as Powell's in a hurry. 48.9 seconds to go in the first half, and looks like we're going to get a timeout. Campbell County. We'll keep it here with you through this timeout as, again, another big series for the Cougar defenses. As we said, you do not want to give Powell a score here at the end of the first half, and they'll get the ball to start the second half, so you don't want to give them any momentum.
Yeah, I agree, and that's really the first pass down the field that's been successful. You have to wonder what kind of mindset the defense is looking at. I don't know what Matt Price is thinking. Maybe he's thinking, don't give up the big one. You can let them move it a little bit. We got 48 seconds left. Obviously, they're going to be attempting to pass the ball. So I'm looking for a pick here. I'm just going to tell you.
Well, and you may be right about the strategy for the Cougar defense. And, of course, this would be the area of the field when that changes. You're going to tighten it up now.
Sure.
You may have been in a bend but don't break strategy as they come up the field, but in that, and Coach Price, I'm sure, is telling them that here. So, and you're very possible. The Cougars athletes in that secondary are are really good, and Powell's quarterback is a good athlete, but I think he probably takes some chances sometimes that I'm sure Coach Ellison wouldn't want him to. But they'll have it 1st and 10 here at the 31-yard line. Trustley will take the snap, look, throws, double clutches, incomplete. Intended over there for Robbins at about the 26-yard line. They bring up 2nd and 10 for Powell with 44.1 seconds to go here in the first half. Campbell County leading Powell 21-0. Justin Nelson defending over there for the Cougars. And Trustley will have 2 receivers to each side, and Robbins will be to his left in the backfield. Trustley takes the snap, drops straight back. Campbell County with a little pressure. Trustley throws a strike across the middle to James Whitehead, and he'll take it all the way down to the Cougar 5-yard line, where it'll be 1st and goal. Powell. Tackle made by Logan Berry. And that Cougar defense looking for a stop, needing a stop here to end the first half. 35.6 seconds to go here in the first half of play. Trustley takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Robbins, goes straight ahead. And big number 52 hit him early.
Javen McCulley.
Javen McCulley with a stop. Bring up 2nd and goal from the 3, and I think Powell's going to get a timeout with 28.2 seconds to go here in the first half of play. We'll keep it here this close in the first half, Brent. And again, it'll be 2nd and goal from the 3, and Powell knocking on the Cougars' door, and I'm sure Coach Price is pleading with his defense here. Guys, we do not need to give them a score right here.
Yeah, I agree, and it's really going to be tough, especially if they attempt. Is it McQueen?
I see he's over there in the huddle. He's back out there. The quarterback runs it well. McQueen does, and they've done a pretty good job running the football. But now Campbell County's been able to get penetration once or twice, and that's what you're looking for here, is to get in that backfield and disrupt what they're trying to do offensively.
Yeah, this is going to be tough for the Cougars. 28 seconds to go. Powell still got 1 timeout, so we're going to have to be careful here. Stay on them.
We are. Again, it'll be 2nd and goal from the 3. 28.2 seconds to go here in the first half. Campbell County leading Powell 21-0. Trustley in that shotgun with McQueen beside of him. Trustley takes the snap, drops straight back, looks, throws it to the corner of the end zone. Incomplete. Intended over there for Bryson Reed, and I'm a little shocked that they didn't try to get the ball to either Harvey or McQueen, because those are the two kids that have been making plays for the Panthers.
Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised they didn't. I mean, I know they're trying to save time by not running the ball and getting in a pinch that way.
But with a timeout, I would have.
Yeah, McQueen's been pretty.
McQueen or the quick out over there to the Harvey kid.
Sure.
They've been that's what's been working for them. But it'll be 3rd and 3 from the 3, as the Cougars looking to make a defensive stand here to end the first half of play. 23.1 seconds to go in the first half. Trustley takes the snap, drops straight back, looking for the screen. He'll throw it to McQueen, and a great tackle over there at the 3-yard line. Penalty flag on the play. Who made that tackle, Brent?
Unfortunately, I could not see
his jersey, but that was a great.
It sure was.
I believe that's Drew Jordan over there with a tackle. Let's see what the.
McQueen's getting up limping again.
Yeah, he must have an injury he's dealing with. We'll see what this penalty flag is. He dropped him right at the 3.
I hate that we can't see. There's actually a flag on both sides.
It's going to be a false start, I think. We're asking Coach Price, and he's going to decline it. Declines the penalty, so it'll be 4th and goal from the 3-yard line with 15 seconds to go in the first half. Campbell County leading Powell 21-0. Trustley with Robbins beside of him in the backfield. And I'm sure Coach Ellison's going to take his final timeout, and he will, to talk about it. We'll take this one with him. Mike Reynolds, Brent Allen, here on the WLAF B&M Tires Sports Network.
Fast, fresh, Italian, Fazoli's. What's for dinner? How about some delicious pizza-baked pasta from Fazoli's? Sink your fork into delicious flavors like pizza-baked spaghetti or pizza-baked ziti. Fazoli's baked pasta and pizza toppings equals happiness in a dish. Enjoy Fazoli's famous breadsticks, and remember, your locally owned and operated Fazoli's features fresh baked pizza. Fazoli's. It's on the 4-lane across from Lowe's. Fazoli's.
This is Emily at B&M Tires.
Emily, it's that time of the year, rebate time here at B&M Tires.
Yes, it is, Jim. We have Cooper Tires, rebate up to $100. We also have Bridgestone with a rebate up to $70 and a half-price alignment on a purchase of 4 new tires.
And that's all happening right here?
At B&M Tires under the big red roof.
We probably better let Carly say that, I guess.
Yes, you better leave that for Carly.
Carly, go ahead.
That's B&M Tires, folks.
Indian Mound in Jacksboro.
Under the big red roof.
We're back here with you at Campbell County High School as Trusley comes up with the snap, throws it out over here to the left side of the field to Riley Bryant, and he gets across the goal line. And the Panthers put their first score on the board with 8.7 seconds to go here in the first half. Just,
gutsy call.
Gutsy call, and Powell executed it, and not poorly defended. It was just good execution by the Panthers.
Yep.
James Hyman will be on to attempt the extra point for the Panthers. Bad snap, takes one bounce. They get the hold down, but that threw him off, and the extra point is no good. So with 8.7 seconds to go here in the first half of play, the score is now Campbell County 21, Powell 6. Good drive by the Panthers, but lose some of the momentum with that mixed extra point, Brent.
Yeah, definitely. That's a plus for the Cougars. But I was curious going into that. They were on the 3-yard line, 4th and 3, 4th and 2, something like that.
4th and 3.
I was thinking to myself, why wouldn't you go ahead and take the field goal, get the points instead of taking a chance? Well, after seeing that, I wonder if there's not a lot of confidence in the.
It's probably not the special teams unit. The kicker looked like he's got a good leg. The snap, it was a tough snap, and maybe we want to give a shout out to Coach Ron Murray. He might have been the one that wished him that bad snap there. I know Coach Murray's listening, a great friend of WLAF and a great friend of mine. Coach Murray has always encouraged me through my career, and just want to give a shout out to him. And Coach Murray worked for Adolph Rupp and General Neelan both, and one in football, one in basketball, back in his younger days at the University of Kentucky and University of Tennessee. As Powell will kick it off to the Cougars with 8.7 seconds to go here in the first half. And that ball will be taken at about the 12-yard line. And tripped up over here at about the 28. Tackle made by Gage Foster. Be 1st and 10, Campbell County, 2.4 seconds to go from their own 28. Brent, Coach Price try to make it happen here, or he'd be happy to just get to halftime?
I honestly have given up on trying to figure him out. Looks like he's going to take a knee.
Take a knee. And Rutherford will. So through one half of play here at Campbell County High School in this Region 3 5A matchup, for the majority of the first half it was all Campbell County. Powell was able to put a score on late, but at halftime your score, Campbell County 21, Powell 6. We'll be back in a moment here on the WLAF B&M Tires Sports Network.
Trust is everything.
Big news, Peyton Manning is questionable for the Orange Bowl.
Before I ever took my first snap in the NFL, I had to have knee surgery. I needed a team I could trust. I chose the people at Tenova Healthcare. They've been earning the trust of East Tennessee for more than 85 years. Now, they've expanded across Tennessee, making Tenova Healthcare one of the largest healthcare systems in the state. To learn more, visit tenova.com.
The first radio commercial was broadcast on August 28, 1922. That is over 5 years after People's Bank of the South was founded on the same street corner it sits today. People's Bank was founded on May 22, 1917. Hello, this is Kay Gibson. Along with those historical dates, we want you to know that People's Bank, member FDIC, will still be your safe, sound, and secure choice for the next 100 years.
How can you take part in LUB's Caring Neighbors? It's easy. You can donate $1, $2, or more each month, easily added to your utility bill. Call LUB and sign up today. 423-562-3316. Caring Neighbors is a program sponsored by La Follette Utilities to help customers who are less fortunate pay their utility bills. Funds for the program come from voluntary contributions made by customers each month. It is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help to be used for paying utility bills. details.
My home is Tennessee, and I feel right at home here in Campbell County representing you and cheering on the Cougars. This is your state senator, Ken Yeager. Tennessee is the only state to offer 2 years of tuition-free community or technical college. A bright future awaits you right here at home in Tennessee.
This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
And this is Tracy Powers. I'm honored to be Dennis's wife. He is honored to serve you as state representative. I'm proud of what he's done and is doing for Campbell County and Tennessee, especially when it comes to education.
Here's wishing you the best, Cougars and Lady Cougars.
I went to Charlie's Pizza as a teenager, and now I take my kids.
You can count on seeing me and Logan and Seth down there after about every game.
My favorite part of Charlie's Pizza is the special.
Charlie's Pizza.
And Charlie's is the place to be after the game.
Remember this name, Eastlake Urgent Care. When you're looking for urgent care beyond compare, look no further than Eastlake. Next to Lowe's, Eastlake is your only urgent care offering on-demand medical care services 7 days a week, and they accept most insurance plans. So when you have bumps or scrapes, they have what it takes. Ooh, yeah, and even that nasty cold and flu, they know just what to do. Trust Eastlake Urgent Care near Lowe's in La Follette. No appointment needed. Check them out on Facebook or eastlakecares.com.
First National Bank is committed to helping our community grow by helping our teachers grow our youth. First National Bank is very proud to annually offer its mini-grant program to all teachers of every school here in Campbell County. The grants are awarded every summer to teachers for new teaching materials. Over the past 7 years, First National Bank has awarded more than $90,000. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
Welcome back to El Hope Dossett Stadium here at Campbell County High School. We're at halftime where Campbell County leads Powell 21-6. The Powell band performing down below. We'll bring you the Cougar band here in a little bit. Just a reminder that Cougar football is brought to you in part by B&M Tires, where they take the cuss out of customer service. See former Lady Cougar Emily Whited for a great deal. Brent, again, as we said right before we went to half, the Cougars dominated 99% of the first half. Powell was able to put together that last drive and come up with that last score. But while they may take some momentum in the half, they do get the football back. Campbell County's been able to control the line of scrimmage the majority of the game.
Yeah, I agree. And honestly, Mike, I think the running back McQueen is a big key to the second half of this. He went out, he went out once early, and I do believe that when he threw his helmet, he was out of frustration from an injury, something that's probably been nagging him. He was certainly running hard prior to that injury, and when he came back out, he certainly didn't seem to be himself. Had that little short run, hit right at the line of scrimmage, and went out. Now, when he comes back, if he's able to go, it opens up some things for him. But if he's not able to go, I think it's going to be a tough road to hoe for Powell in the second half.
It is, and while they were able to find a little bit of something offensively, Powell never did come up with anything to solve the Cougar offense. The Cougar offense was able to move the football both on the ground and through there the entire first half. Yeah,
I don't know what Rutherford's stats are, but I'm telling you, he's been putting it on the money for the most part. He had a couple he had to throw away, so that hurts his stats a little bit. But smart play, get the ball where it needs to be. We had the one drop that the kid was looking at the end zone. It happens, but I tell you, they've been really looking crisp so far tonight, playing well. Pretty impressive.
Sure have, and I've been super impressed by Rutherford. Poised in the pocket, as you said before the game, delivers the football with some velocity, throws a good tight spiral, and he's been on target all night. I mean, even when Powell's able to get a little bit of pressure on him, it really hasn't affected his ability to deliver the football. And then with Christian England on the ground, and then of course at the goal line, when you bring in that, I guess, the jumbo package or whatever Campbell County wants to call it, and Drew Jordan just powers it in. It's a great 1-2 punch on the ground for the Cougars, and just been really impressed with their ability to control the pace of the game and execute. Really the only mistake, a couple of drops, that's going to happen. The only mistake was the one snap that was snapped a little bit early, but other than that, the Cougar offense has executed almost every single play.
I agree, and I would expect to see a little bit more of Christian England coming back in the second half. kind of starting to power down a little bit, trying to wear him down a little bit. He has, I don't have his stats, but just looking back at what he's done, I believe he'd probably be averaging somewhere between 7 and 9 yards a carry. He had a pretty long carry, and then he was picking up 7 a clip. I think he had 1 for 3 or 4, but he's picking up yardage very nicely. And if they can continue to do that, that'll certainly open up some more plays down the field.
Certainly, I agree with you on that. We'll take another break, but at halftime here at Campbell County High School in this Region 3 5A matchup, the Campbell County Cougars lead the Powell Panthers 21-6. Mike Reynolds and Brent Allen will be back in just a moment here on the WLAF B&M Tires Sports Network.
Here at Valley Roofing, we're insured and bring more than 25 years of experience to your job site. Whether you live right here in town or in the surrounding community, we'll be there. We're Valley Roofing, 423-566-6561. You select the roof and we'll install it. We're your locally owned roofing company. We're Valley Roofing. We're located right here in La Follette in the old Woodson Shopping Center. We specialize in quality metal roofing and quality shingles, all at reasonable prices.
Hi, this is Kimberly Burge here at Burge Screen Printing. We work to bring your idea to reality. We specialize in custom screen printing, direct-to-garment full-color printing for all your apparel needs. We also do full-color printing on signs, banners, and much more.
Hey, this is Larry Burge. Stop by and see us today in downtown La Follette at 225 East Central Avenue or call 423-562-3044. 562-3044. Go Cougars!
Have you ever had good service from a rehab center? I have. Howdy friends, I'm Ralph Stanley II, and I'm here to tell you that the staff at Grace Rehab is committed to providing personalized care. Their staff provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy for those who need it. Take it from me, Ralph Stanley II. Grace Rehab, it's for you.
Hello, this is Raywin from Terry's Pharmacy. We offer pneumonia shots, flu shots, B12 shots, tetanus, whooping cough, and Zostavax shots. No prescription needed. Are you diabetic? Did you know Medicare will pay for 1 pair of shoes a year? Give us a call at Terry's Pharmacy. Do you need diabetic supplies? We bill all major insurances. Come on by and see us.
We'll see you in La Follette, Jacksboro, or in our Terry's pill car. Look for me, Raywin, Gwen, or Debbie. Honk at us and wave.
Tired of waiting for hot water? Want to reduce your energy cost? Then it's time you switched. Switched from electric to reliable, clean, safe natural gas. With the natural gas water heater from PCUD, you get hot water twice as fast as same-size electric and for about half the cost. Powell Clinch Utility District is offering $250 off the purchase price of new natural gas water heaters and the chance for you to chop down your hot water energy cost hundreds of dollars a year. Start saving today with PCUD in La Follette or Rocky Top.
Whatever your plans for a loan, whether it be a home loan, construction loan, a home equity loan, or a small business loan, let Community Trust Bank help, and now may be a great time with loan rates near historic lows. Whether you're planning to purchase your first home, build a new home, or hoping to set up a new residence, Community Trust Bank is here for you with a variety of terms and options. Please stop by and see us at our office in Clinton or at one of our 3 La Follette offices.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, subject to credit approval, equal housing lender.
Tree pollen, grass pollen, no matter the cause, APRN Amanda Brown and the staff at Cumberland Gap Medical are ready with relief for you from allergies. Allergy shot therapy is the only mostly surefire way to relieve allergies. So why drive to Knoxville for allergy testing and shots when Cumberland Gap Medical is right here at home? All it takes is a visit to Cumberland Gap Medical in the Big Rigs in La Follette or by calling 423-201-9799. Connect with us online, CumberlandGapMedical.com.
This is Amanda Brown, family nurse practitioner at Cumberland Gap Medical. We are here to make you well.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. WLAF.
We're back live here at Campbell County High School. Mike Reynolds along with Brent Allen and our producer Noah Smith here on the WLAF B&M Tires Sports Network. We're at halftime. Campbell County leads Powell 21-6. The Powell band just wrapping up down below us. We're going to take another break, and when we come back, we'll have the Mighty Cougar marching band here at halftime. But again, at halftime, Campbell County leads Powell 21-6. We'll be back in just a moment here on, again, the WLAF B&M Tires Sports Network.
If you're shopping siding, Robbins is ready. If you need to replace those leaky windows, Robbins is ready. And they also do a little guttering. Robbins Guttering is ready to take care of you when it comes to taking care of your home. No more painting a classy look, it's siding from Robbins Guttering. Chop down those utility bills with the most efficient windows on the market from Robbins Guttering. Robbins is ready. Call Eric Robbins at 423-907-2255.
Hey, this is Tabitha with State Farm Insurance. Please come down to the Fleet Building to see me, Frankie, Tarina, Anya, Liza, and Cassie for all your insurance and financial needs.
The tradition of great customer service, customer care, and value continue with Tabitha Smith and the staff at State Farm Insurance in the Fleet Building.
You can expect your good neighbors to be there should you ever need them. That's what good neighbor service is all about.
When you call for just any ambulance service, you never know what you might get. But when you call Vital Care at 423-562-9370, you'll get an experienced staff, experienced and professional people who know what the word emergency really means. Don't just trust anyone. You do have a choice when it comes to ambulance service in this area. 562-9370.
Rice Oil of Follett, fueling the American spirit.
There's people who care where I'm going, and good friends who welcome me home. So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road. And with a full tank of freedom, find your own highway. We'll take you wherever you go. Take you wherever you go.
Rice Oil of Follett.
Welcome back here to Campbell County High School. Campbell County leads Powell 21-6 here at halftime. And now we want to take you down to the field and let you listen to the Mighty Cougar Marching Band. Welcome back after a great halftime performance by the Cougar Marching Band. We want to remind you the score here at halftime. Campbell County leads Powell 21-6 here in this big Region 3 5A matchup. We'll take a break and be back with you. Mike Reynolds along with Brent Allen and Noah Smith, our producer, here on the WLAF B&M Tires Sports Network.
One thing I love about Charlie's is their bacon cheese sticks. They are absolutely delicious, and Charlie's is the place to be after the game.
Hi, this is Joe reporting at the world-famous Charlie's Pizza.
Yum. Yeah, it's the after the game place to be. Charlie's Pizza, that is.
Do you have Cigna Local Plus insurance? If so, Tenova Healthcare has great news for you. Cigna Local Plus has joined other major insurance plans with in-network access to Jefferson Memorial Hospital, La Follette Medical Center, and Newport Medical Center. That means that now you have access to Tenova Medical Services at these 3 hospitals. For more information about Tenova Healthcare, call 1-855-TENOVA or visit tenova.com.
Why run away from home? I mean, why does anyone want to leave home? This is David Reynolds, President of People's Bank of the South. Are you tired of finding out that your bank is closing or that your bank is sold out to a bigger bank? Why not stay at home with our bank, People's Bank of the South, right here in your own backyard. We are your locally owned and operated bank, People's Bank of the South, celebrating our 100th year. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
No one covers the Cougars like WLAF.
I only got you in my stories, and you know I tell them right. I remember you and I when I'm awake at night.
Welcome back here to the WLAF B&M Tires Sports Network's live coverage of Cougar football. We're at halftime, nearing the end of halftime. Campbell County leads Powell 21-6. Just a reminder that Cougar football is brought to you in part by B&M Tires, where they take the cuss out of customer service. See former Lady Cougar Emily Whited for a great deal. You know, Brent, again, we talked about it after the first half. Campbell County was just effective and efficient offensively, and Zach Rutherford was sharp in the first half.
Yeah, you know, this is where the chess match begins. Obviously, they've got enough information on each other as a team that they should be able to make adjustments, and this is it's key. You know, who's going to come out with the best adjustments? What is Powell going to do to try to stop the Campbell County offense? Because certainly they've not been able to so far, and you have to wonder from the defensive side on Campbell County, what are they doing that they were doing in the last drive that made them successful? I mean, obviously they had that one. I wouldn't say it was a bust, but he was certainly running free down the middle, which is not normal. So we'll see who comes up with the best stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Matt Price got those adjustments made at halftime. Just looking at some other scores from Region 3 5A, Fulton leads Carter 34-4 at halftime. Oak Ridge up big on Carnes 28-0 at halftime, and West leads Clinton 7-0 at halftime. That West team's interesting. You know, they've got athletes. They've struggled somewhat at the beginning of the season, and I'm going to be interested to see what they look like going forward as we get further into the region season.
Yeah, I agree. You know, I never knew much about them until a few years ago, and after going out there for a playoff game and watching them, I learned pretty quickly that there are some definite athletes in that area, and been pretty surprised about their year this year.
Yeah, we're ready to start the second half. Powell will get the opening kickoff here to start the second half as the Cougars won the toss and chose to receive in the first half. You know, that Cougar defense wants to come out and show that they're going to take the momentum that Powell got on that last drive away, and they're going to reestablish the control that they had over that Powell offense throughout much of the first half.
Well, you know, I'd say most of the pressure that they have been sending, we've not really been blitzing. It's been the 3-down lineman and occasionally the outside linebacker. So I don't know if they're going to look into sending somebody else, or, you know, I guess we'll have to leave that up to the professional.
Yeah, the guys that get paid the big money to do it. But going back deep to return for the kickoff for Powell is Baylor Walker and Riley Bryant. And Wallace will tee it up at the 40-yard line to kick it off for the Cougars, and we're about ready for second half action here with Campbell County leading Powell here to start the second half, 21-6. Official blows the play live, and Wallace will kick it high and short, and again right over here at the 30-yard line. I think that's Hayden Epperson. That's about the third time he's made that sliding catch on that little pooch kick over here right at the 30-yard line.
Well, it's a good, safe way to start it, or to get it going. You don't have to worry about some of those guys that are deep that have some really good moves and speed. It's pretty safe.
It is. It'll be 1st and 10 Powell from the 30-yard line to start the second half. And Walker Trusley will bring his team out. 2 running backs beside of him. Hipsher and Robbins will be on each side of Trusley in the backfield, and he'll hand it to Robbins going right. Robbins looking for a block, and he won't get one. I think he will lose about a half yard. Bring up 2nd and 11 for the Panthers as the Cougars were able to get penetration on that run play.
Yeah, it's really tough. I know I've said it several times.
We're going to say Eric Hopper was the first one to get him. It's tough to see those numbers, especially on the far side of the field.
2nd and 10 Panthers.
You and Les do a much better job than I can picking those numbers up. I'm sure, Brent. As Trusley will take the snap again, fake the handoff to Robbins, hand it to Bryant. Going to the right side of the field, and the Cougars are going to drop him for about a 2-yard loss.
I really want to see who that was. That was a great tackle.
Somebody coming from the linebacker position, but I couldn't tell the number. He'll drop him back inside the 30, back at about the 28-yard line, where it'll bring up 3rd and 12 for the Powell Panthers as we're just into the third quarter of play. 10:50 to go in the third quarter. Campbell County leading Powell 21-6. Walker Trusley at quarterback for the Panthers. Takes the snap, drops straight back, looks. Plenty of time.
Ooh.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 25-yard line. Who got him that time?
Well, that was
big Gary Siebers that time.
Well,
got
Siebers,
to the quarterback.
He hit him high. I couldn't tell who hit him low.
And that Cougar sack will be brought to you by Jason Freeman and the folks at Martin Wilson Funeral Home. But a big play by the Cougar defense. It'll bring up 4th and 15 for Powell, and they'll have to punt it away. I believe Carson Cole is who they'll drop back to punt it. And is that Barry? I'm sure it is back here deep to receive for the Cougars. And Cole will get it away. High, short kick off the side of his foot. Bounces over near the field house. And they're going to mark that one. He's marked the ball at the 24-yard line. I don't.
That's about where the ball was.
I'm not sure it got past the line of scrimmage before it went out of bounds. Just went off the young man's foot, and Campbell County gets a break there early here in the second half, and the Cougars will take over in Panther territory. It'll be 1st and 10 Campbell County at the Powell 24-yard line.
You know, if the Cougars can punch it in here, it's really going to take the wind out of the sails. That's going to be hard to deal with.
It will. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Rutherford gets the snap, drop, look, throws it across the middle, complete to Phillips, and he'll take it down to about the 16-yard line. Tackle made by Chris Harvey. Pickup of about 8. We'll call it 2nd and 2 for the Cougars, as Big Phillips is a big target for Rutherford. Same formation for the Cougars. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. England beside Rutherford in the backfield. Zach Rutherford takes a snap, rolls to his right, looking, throwing for the end zone.
Wow.
Touchdown, Campbell County.
Markham.
Sean Markham on the reception on a nice pass from Zach Rutherford, and that'll be another touchdown for the Cougars, another Travis Thompson touchdown for the Cougars, and that was well executed by Campbell County.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. England rolled out. Looked like he was going to go out as maybe a safety valve, and he just absolutely made a huge block.
Yes, Markham will be the one, I think, placing it down to hold here, too. The hold is down, and Wallace's kick is up, and it is good. So with 9:19 to go here in the third quarter of play at Campbell County High School, the Cougars lead Powell 28-6. We'll take a break and be right back here with you on the WLAF B&M Tires Sports Network.
Fall is at Lace to Pearls, and we want to welcome you with all kinds of colors. This season's rich colors span both for our Misses and our Curvy Girl lines. You can shop our new sales racks and our sale corner now, Jim. We've got a lot going on. Many items are reduced now from $3 to $5, and visit us on Tuesday and Friday from 10 to 5. Extended hours on Thursday till 6 for those that have to work longer, and Saturday from 9 to 1.
And that's only at Lace to Pearls?
Just for girls, 108 South Indiana Avenue behind First Volunteer Bank in what used to be Thompson's Treasure House Furniture Store.
Coverage of the orange and blue continues over WLAF.
Welcome back. We're live at Campbell County High School. Mike Reynolds and Brent Allen here on the WLAF B&M Tire Sports Network. And Brent, the Cougars got a break on that punt from Powell, and they wasted no time taking advantage of it.
Absolutely.
As Wallace will kick it away, and he'll kick this one deeper than the other ones, and Cole will make a fair catch at the 17-yard line over on the far side of the field. So the Panthers will take over 1st and 10 from their own 17 with 9:17 to go in the third quarter of play. Campbell County now leads Powell 28-6.
You know, I didn't see McQueen come out. Obviously, they're running a slightly different-looking offense, and so far the Campbell County defense has absolutely blown it up. You have to wonder if they're going to continue to try that.
Yeah, I think we'll see if he comes back in the game. I'm not sure I see him even over on the sidelines. He may have sustained an injury when he had that situation in the first half and may not be able to play the second half. But Trustley will bring his team out, and Coach Ellison, I'm sure, realizes how critical this drive is so the Panthers can stay in this football game. Well, McQueen's out there now.
He is. He limped his way out.
Limping his way out there. He'll be beside Trustley in the backfield. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Trustley will take the snap, look, throw it to Harvey behind. Harvey up there and dangerous over there. Those are the type passes that the defense can get their hands on and take the other way for 6.
Yeah, that was very close. Actually, not a bad pass. Probably should have been caught, but just went right through his hands and bounced up. And unfortunately, there was nobody there for Campbell County to snatch it up there.
It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. Again from the 17-yard line. Trustley takes the snap. He'll fake the handoff to McQueen and go right himself, and he will pick up a yard, maybe 2.
Another nice open field tackle. I really wish I could see these numbers better. It's I want to give credit to these guys for doing such a good job, and it's just tough.
I'd like to help you, but
it's just really hard. I believe that was Justin Nelson.
I think it might have been Nelson on that. It'll bring up 3rd and 8, pick up a 2 that time by Trustley. It'll bring up 3rd and 8 from the Panthers from their own 19-yard line. 8:38 to go here in the third quarter. Campbell County leading Powell 28-6. Trustley will get the snap, drop straight back, looks, throws the screen on the right side to McQueen, and McQueen just isn't the same back that he was before. He's tweaked a knee or an ankle or something. He'll get the ball across the 20 to about the 21, but give the young man credit for trying, but that injury has changed the way he's playing this football game.
Yeah, absolutely. He's actually limping just walking out on the field. I'm surprised that they actually letting him play. I'd be a little concerned.
I would too. Bring up 4th and 6 for the Panthers at their own 21, and Cole will drift back to about his own 9-yard line to punt this one away, and Barry will stand just across midfield to receive it, and Cole barely gets it away. Better kick this time, and it'll go out of bounds up still in Powell territory, and they'll mark it out of bounds at the 46-yard line. So that's where the Cougars will take over 1st and 10 at the Panther 46-yard line. 7:46 to go here in the third quarter. Campbell County leading Powell 28-6. And, Justin Price has to think we've got to keep our foot on the pedal and try to put this football game away.
Yeah, keep the rhythm. Just keep playing like you have been.
Campbell County will come out with 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. England beside Rutherford in the backfield. Rutherford getting the play from the sideline. Powell's defense really has had no answer all night. Let's see if they can come up with something. Rutherford takes a snap, looks, throws the ball over here to the near side of the field. Looking over here for Phillips, defending on the play was Chris Harvey, and that was pretty well defended by the Powell defender.
Yeah, nice job, Bear. Ball's a bit high, but you'll take it, come back and try again.
Yeah, Rutherford probably saw the defender and probably threw it high intentionally just for it's either his guy or out of bounds. And Rutherford will have 2 receivers to each side this time. And I'm very impressed how Campbell County's able to, without huddling, still control the pace of the game and really control the football. Rutherford takes the snap. He's looking across the middle. And that is complete. Tackle broken. It's going to be a face mask. And that's Big Phillips. He just hit him, and Phillips, they couldn't bring him down. And the only way they did get him down was with a face mask down around the 16. So there's going to be some more tacked onto this one.
Yeah, that's. I thought it was the other way around. I'm glad you saw that. I thought that Phillips grabbed his face mask. So
may have, but I think I saw his head jerk around. So yeah, I saw Phillips' head jerk around, and that'll be a Cougar first down, a West End Auto Sales first down. Go down and see Johnny and Lynn Lettner for your used car needs. But this will be moved all the way down. Let's see where they end up spotting it. It's going to be 1st and goal, Campbell County, from about the are they at the 8 or the 9? We'll call it the 9. It'll be 1st and goal, Cougars, from the 9-yard line after the nice catch by Phillips and then the face mask penalty against the Powell Panthers. 7:15 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Campbell County leading Powell 28-6. Rutherford takes a snap, looks, throws the slant pattern.
Did he get it?
It'll be a touchdown, Campbell County.
Man, they made that look too easy.
A Travis Thompson touchdown. And was that Markham on the catch? I believe it. I believe it was Markham on the catch, and it's another Cougar touchdown. Again, another Travis Thompson touchdown for the Cougars, and Rutherford still looking sharp throwing that football as Wallace will come in to attempt the extra point. Cougars get a player in late. The kick is up, and it is good. So with 7:05 to go here in the 3rd quarter, Campbell County now leads Powell 35-6 after the touchdown pass from Zach Rutherford to Sean Markham. We'll take a break and be right back here with you on the WLAF B&M Tires Sports Network.
Caring Neighbors is a program sponsored by La Follette Utilities to help customers who are less fortunate pay their utility bills. Funds for the program come from voluntary contributions made by customers each month. It is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help to be used for paying utility bills. How can you take part in LUB's Caring Neighbors? It's easy. You can donate $1, $2, or more each month, easily added to your utility bill. Call LUB and sign up today. 423-562-3316.
This is the Cougars radio, television, and web home, WLAF.
Welcome back to El Hope Dossett Stadium here at Campbell County High School. We're live with WLAF, the WLAF B&M Tires Sports Network's coverage of Cougar football. Mike Reynolds along with Brent Allen and our producer Noah Smith. And Brent, in a game where not anybody around here, I don't think, but some of the Knoxville media were talking about how much Powell has improved, and they probably were expecting a good game. It's been all Cougars mostly so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Big surprise.
As Wallace will tee it up and kick it away, it'll be down the middle, short and high. And Powell coached well to make that fair catch down at about the 26-yard line. That was Bryson Reed on the fair catch. They'll give him up a little bit farther, maybe the 27, 28. We'll see where they mark it. About the 28-yard line where Powell will take over 1st and 10.
Les and I do the Just Sports show, and Wednesday night, Les, I know you're listening, and I want to give you a little props here. I was really surprised. I think he went with 49-14 was his prediction. I was much less. Bottom line is, I think he was pretty close.
Trusley will hand the ball off to Robbins, I think, that time, and Robbins may pick up a yard to the 29 where he's met. I think Siebers might have been the first one to hit him that time, but the Cougars right there clogging that middle up for that Cougar defensive line. It'll be 2nd and 9 for Powell from their own 29-yard line. 6:45 to go here in the third quarter. Campbell County leads Powell 35-6. Trusley will have 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Robbins will be beside of him in that shotgun formation. Trusley looks left, flushed out to the right, comes back to the middle. And he's hit by 4 Cougars and dropped back at the 25-yard line. That'll be a Cougar sack, which is brought to you by Jason Freeman and the folks down at Martin Wilson Funeral Home. That Cougar defense is starting to get after Trusley in that backfield.
Absolutely. I believe it was Gary Seaver, just barely missed taking his head off there. I mean, not literally, of course, but it was close. That was a heck of a sack.
And then he was joined by a bunch of friends. There's 3 or 4 of them hit him. So it'll make it 3rd and 13, loss of 3 on the play for the Panthers. As they're back at the 25-yard line. They're on 25-yard line. Trusley, the sophomore quarterback. And we're going to have a stoppage of play. It'll be timeout Powell. We'll take a break with them as we tell you the score with 5:43 to go here in the third quarter of play. We'll stay right here. We'll correct that.
We'll just stick around.
Yeah, Noah's away from his desk there, so we'll take a break. Chalk that one up to Les not being here, but we'll get one here in a little bit. But it'll be timeout Powell, 3rd and 13 from their own 25.
At this point, they've really got to dig deep. Powell's, when you get in a situation like this, I mean, there's still almost 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Nothing's working. Their best running back's down. It's really tough. They're going to have to dig deep to try to scratch out some first downs and try to save a little bit of face.
They are, and I'm sure that's what Coach Ellison's telling them. Look, guys, it may not be today, but someday if we want to get up in that upper tier of Region 3 teams where I think, Campbell County, Oak Ridge, Fulton, and them are now, then we're going to have to dig down and play through this and keep fighting. So Powell will come out again, third down, 13 yards to go from their own 25. Trusley at quarterback will be in the shotgun, take the snap, drop straight back, looking, throws the ball across the middle, and it was incomplete, nearly intercepted. It's number 3 for the Cougars. Bailey Miller nearly came up with the interception as the Powell receiver Whitehead is down after the contact. A good play on the ball that time by Miller.
Yeah. First time we've called his name tonight. Actually, I was concerned that he may be injured. I didn't even see him out there, but that was a heck of a play. I don't know what kind of an injury we're looking at. I guess they're looking at his leg, maybe.
I'm not sure. They as Miller made a play on the ball, they kind of collided.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure of the injury. Not a poorly thrown ball by Trusley. Miller just made a better play on the ball than the receiver.
Yeah, he had a better opportunity than the receiver did to make a play on it, and you always hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah, it looks like they may be looking down at his ankle. Let's take a break, and we'll let them check on Whitehead, and we'll come back. With 5:37 to go here in the third quarter, Campbell County leads Powell 35-6. We'll be back in just a moment on the WLAF B&M Tires Sports Network.
This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
And this is Tracy Powers. I'm honored to be Dennis's wife. He is honored to serve you as state representative. I'm proud of what he's done and is doing for Campbell County and Tennessee, especially when it comes to education.
Here's wishing you the best, Cougars and Lady Cougars.
My home is Tennessee, and I feel right at home here in Campbell County representing you and cheering on the Cougars. This is your state senator, Ken Yeager. Tennessee is the only state to offer 2 years of tuition-free community or technical college. A bright future awaits you right here at home in Tennessee.
Remember this name, Eastlake Urgent Care. When you're looking for urgent care beyond compare, look no further than Eastlake. Next to Lowe's, Eastlake is your only urgent care offering on-demand medical care services 7 days a week, and they accept most insurance plans. So when you have bumps or scrapes, they have what it takes. Oh yeah, and even that nasty cold and flu, they know just what to do. Trust Eastlake Urgent Care near Lowe's in La Follette. No appointment needed. Check them out on Facebook or eastlakecares.com.
First National Bank is very proud to annually offer its mini-grant program to all teachers of every school here in Campbell County. The grants are awarded every summer to teachers for new teaching materials. Over the past 7 years, First National Bank has awarded more than $90,000. First National Bank is committed to helping our community grow by helping our teachers grow our youth. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You select the roof and we'll install it. We're your locally owned roofing company. We're Valley Roofing. We're located right here in La Follette in the old Woodson Shopping Center. We specialize in quality metal roofing and quality shingles, and of course, all at reasonable prices. Here at Valley Roofing, we're insured and bring more than 25 years of experience to your job site. Whether you live right here in town or in the surrounding community, we'll be there. We're Valley Roofing, 423-566-6561.
Cougar fans, stay tuned here to WLAF.
Welcome back here to the WLAF B&M Tires Sports Network's live coverage of Cougar football. Cougar football is brought to you by B&M Tires. They take the cuss out of customer service. Go down and see former Lady Cougar Emily Whitehead for a great deal. They're just now getting Whitehead up on his feet. Looked like an ankle injury. We think Brent hope the young man's okay, and we're going to have to help him off the field. But he is, he's not putting much pressure on that.
No,
ankle,
he's not putting anything on it. He's just holding it. So hopefully it's not too serious. I tell you, the crowd's really into this tonight. This has been a very spirited crowd on both sides.
It has great crowd for the Cougars, and Powell brought a good crowd. Again, I think they thought maybe they were a little farther along in the rebuilding process than what they were, and the Cougars have so far shown them that they probably are not. But
right, but like you said, there's a lot of young players and certainly they're moving in the right direction. They've got a lot of things going for them, and
they certainly do. It'll be as we come back to play. 4th down, 13 yards to go for the Panthers, and I'm sure they'll punt it away. The ball on their own 25-yard line. 5:37 to go here in the third quarter of play. Campbell County leads Powell 35-6. Cole will go back to about his 12-yard line and get ready to punt the football away, and Barry will stand at his own 46 ready to receive it. Powell gets the snap, gets the kick away. This one's high and short, and it'll bounce at the 39. And that's where they'll spot it, at the Powell 39-yard line. Short kick. Picked up about 14 yards is all they picked up, and sets the Cougars up again in great field position. Brent.
Yeah, I certainly wouldn't talk bad about a player, but I will say this: with as many players as they have and as many people as they have in the school, you would hope that they could get that straightened up in the future. Punter is a pretty important. You can change a game with a good punter, and certainly he's having some problems tonight.
Certainly can. Campbell County will take over 1st and 10 from the Powell 39. Rutherford will have 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. England beside him in that shotgun formation for the Cougars, getting the play from the sidelines. Rutherford takes the snap, rolls, looks, throws back, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended over there. I think Barry was the intended receiver, and Baylor Walker defending the play, and they lined Barry up wide over to the left, brought Rutherford a couple steps to the right and tried to throw it back, and Barry almost made a play, and if he had, he might have scored.
Yeah, good-looking play. Rutherford did a great job of avoiding a rush again.
Be 2nd and 10 for the Cougars, again from the Powell 39-yard line. Rutherford takes the snap, rolls to his right, looking. Throws the football complete up at about the ball come loose. Must have been after he was down, because they're going to give him the reception.
Wow.
And that was Sean Markham on the reception. It'll be 1st down Cougars. That's a West End Auto Sales 1st down. And Campbell County's moving the football all the way down to about the 27-yard line. 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Campbell County leads Powell 35-6. Rutherford has been sharp all night and continues to do so. Gets the snap, looks left. He's looking across the middle to big Elijah Phillips, and Powell saw that pretty good. And Riley Bryant defending on the play, and Campbell County's a little lucky there. That one could have been picked off.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, the safety come across and gave help there, and might have went to the well one too many times on that play.
Yeah, got lucky on that one, but we'll take it.
Rutherford will be empty in the backfield this time, and we're going to get an offsides against Powell. As you would think, as
Mike, I'm telling you, that's unbelievable at this point in the game that they're continuing to do that.
They've watched Campbell County on film, and they know that Campbell County's just going to come line and look.
Sure. Well, even if
they're coming across.
Yeah, I mean, even if they didn't by now, this late in the third quarter, you've got to have your head in the game. You know.
That'll take it down to the 24-yard line or 21-yard line.
21 just did it again.
21 just did it again. They're going to give Campbell County a first down on offside penalties.
I tell you, I don't know Coach Ellison like you and a lot of people around here do. I don't really know him, but from what he's done in the past, I would say that this is the kind of thing that really would irritate a coach with his kind of credentials.
We've got to figure out here. They've not moved the chains. I saw this happen in the Jellicoe football game where there were 2 consecutive false start penalties and the officials didn't give the team the first down. That's impossible. I mean,
it has
if you had
to be
it first and 10 and you pick up 2 false starts, it's got to be a first down.
Exactly.
I mean, if you're measuring it off right. Yeah,
There we go.
Side judge just figured that out over there. It's got to be first and 10. It'll be first and 10 Campbell County from the Powell 17. 4:43 to go in the third quarter of play. Campbell County leads Powell 35-6. Campbell County will be empty again with Rutherford in that shotgun. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Rutherford takes the snap, looking, throwing that little screen pass to England, and England will get down to the 10-yard line, pick up about 7 on the play. Stopped by Michael Treadwell for the Panthers. Bring up second down, 3 yards to go for the Cougars. Again from the Powell 10-yard line. Rutherford takes a snap, rolls out to his left, looking, got a man in the end zone. And it'll be another touchdown for the Cougars, a Travis Thompson Cougar touchdown on the pass from Zach Rutherford to who caught that one?
He was in the far corner, Mike. I couldn't tell who it was. But is
that Markham again?
They just threw a flag after the play was over.
That might be for celebration. I think that was Markham again with the touchdown as that connection has worked big time for the Cougars tonight. And Wallace will be on to attempt the extra point. Let's see what Mr. Borum, he's going to give an unsportsmanlike conduct. It's for celebrating.
Yeah.
Either celebrating or something of that nature. For the words, probably. That'll probably be assessed on the kickoff against the Cougars. But Campbell County's put another touchdown on the board. We're awaiting the extra point here from Riley Wallace. And Coach Ellison's telling them, and it'll be assessed on the kickoff. We'll have the extra point attempt coming up. For some reason, this official must have been explaining what happened over to the Campbell County coaches. A little late getting back. Hold us down. The kick is up, and it is good. So with 4:09 to go here in the third quarter, Campbell County now leads the Powell Panthers 42-6 here at Campbell County High School. We'll take a break and be right back here with you on the WLAF B&M Tires Sports Network.
For 15 years, privately owned Grace Rehab Center has partnered with patients of all ages across multiple counties, providing physical, occupational, and speech therapy to help reduce pain quickly and naturally.
Here at Grace Rehab, we're the only facility in Campbell County that offers aquatic rehab. It's a great benefit for arthritis and other non-weight-bearing situations for a patient.
You don't have to live with your pain forever. Contact us today at Grace Rehab Center, providing compassionate health care with management expertise.
Zeke and Nora here for Terry's Pharmacy's new Saturday hours.
Hi, my name is Nora. Yes. Terry's Pharmacy is good and it will be open and all Saturdays from 9 to 2 in Jacksboro. Me wallet. Come see Yaya or my mom.
Terry's Pharmacy, La Follette and Jacksboro is now open Saturdays 9 to 2.
This is Campbell High Sports on WLAF.
Play that song.
Welcome back. We're here live at Campbell County High School on the WLAF B&M Tire Sports Network. Mike Reynolds along with Brent Allen and our producer Noah Smith. Campbell County now leads Powell 42-6 with 4:09 to go here in the third quarter as Riley Wallace will tee it up to kick off again. It'll be Bryant and Walker back deep for the Panthers. And he'll kick this one deep, and it'll be taken by Bryant at his 22. Bryant comes across the 30, gets across the 35, tries to get outside, cuts it back across the middle, breaks one tackle, will take it across the 40 to about the 42-yard line, where Powell will take over 1st and 10.
You know, Mike, the frustration level must be ridiculous for Powell right now. The fans they're getting really obnoxious and loud, and you know, and it happens. And you think about the fact that they're coming in here 5-1, feeling really good about themselves. And this is, you know, they lost to Fulton 35-8.
Sure.
That was the final, and here it is 42-6 in the third. It's got to be tough.
Yeah, Trustley still in at quarterback. Yeah, I think their expectations were that they were at least going to be competitive, and it hasn't been that way so far, as they'll hand it off to Robbins straight up the middle, and he'll take it right near midfield. They'll give him across midfield into Cougar territory to the 49, where it'll bring up 2nd and 1. Tackle on the play by Justin Nelson for the Cougars.
That's a good-looking run.
That was a good-looking run by Robbins. Again, 2nd and 1. Probably a little less than 1. Trusty will take the snap. He'll hand it to Robbins again. Robbins will pick up the first down close to the 45, and I think they'll give him the 45 as a Cougar player comes up limping a little bit. Be 1st and 10 Powell from the Campbell County 45-yard line. Javen McCulley with a stop. Trustley will take the snap, and he'll hand it to Robbins again, and right in straight up the middle. He'll pick up 2, maybe 3 more. We'll give him 2 to the 43-yard line. Bring up 2nd and 8 for the Panthers. Approaching 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Campbell County leading Powell 42-6. Drew Jordan on the tackle that time for the Campbell County Cougars. Trustley trying to draw the Cougars off sides as they didn't take the bait that time. Trustley will take the snap, throws it over here to the right to Cole. Ooh, and he catches it, and he will be hit immediately by 2 Cougars. And that's Elijah Phillips and also Justin Nelson hitting him, and they'll lose a yard back to about the 44-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and about 9. 3rd and 9 for the Panthers. 1:30 to go in the third quarter. Campbell County leading Powell 42-6. Powell has it again, 3rd and 9 from the Campbell County 44-yard line.
That kid's ribs are going to be sore tomorrow.
They are going to be sore tomorrow. Pass was a little high, and Cole caught it, and they hit him as soon as he caught it. Trusty will have 2 receivers to each side, and we're going to get a penalty flag, and I think the play clock expired. It will be a delay of game against the Panthers. And that'll cost them 5 yards and move the football back to about the 49-yard line. Should be 3rd and about 13 or 14. Well, they're going to pick the penalty flag up. I guess Powell may have got a timeout.
Yeah.
And they did. We'll keep it here through this one because we're getting close to the end of the quarter. The third quarter has belonged to the Cougars.
Yeah, no doubt.
They came out, obviously made the adjustments they needed to shore up whatever Powell found in that last drive of the first half. And then offensively, it's just been more of the same from the first half with Rutherford being really sharp and Phillips and Markham and Berry and all the different receivers running crisp routes and catching the football. And then when they need England on the ground, he's there. So it's been all Campbell County, and just really impressed by the Campbell County offense tonight.
Yeah, I remember, during halftime or right before, I was talking about how, watch for a lot of Christian England. Yeah. That shows you why I'm not a coach. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
It'll be 3rd and 9 after the penalty flag was picked up for the Panthers. Trustley looks downfield, plenty of time. He's got a receiver. That's Baylor Walker wide open over on the right side, and he'll pick up about 10, maybe 11 yards. Well, they may mark him Wow, they're marking. He must have run out of bounds on his own. I don't think he was hit till he got past the first down mark.
He was so busy high-stepping.
He must have been. He was high-stepping. Let's bring up 4th and 2 from the 37-yard line for the Panthers as we approach 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Campbell County leading Powell 42-6. Powell will have to snap this ball here in the third quarter, so it'll be 4th and 2. Big play for the Cougar defense. Presley will take the snap, fake the handoff to Bryant, throw it out here to Robbins, and he's got him, and Robbins will take it across the 30 to the 29, where he's brought down by Nelson and not sure who the other one was. Nelson and Miller over here at the 29. Powell will have it there, but we've reached the end of the third quarter. At the end of the third quarter, your score, Campbell County 42, Powell 6. We'll be back in just a moment on the WLAF B&M Sports Network.
It's time to start saving, and it's time to stop waiting. Yes, start saving on your hot water and stop waiting for hot water with the natural gas water heater from PCUD. You get hot water twice as fast as same-size electric with the natural gas water heater from Powell Clinch Utility District at about half the cost. Powell Clinch Utility District is offering $250 off the purchase price of new natural gas water heaters and the chance for you to chop down your hot water energy cost hundreds of dollars a year. Start saving today with PCUD in La Follette or Rocky Top.
Sick today, seen today. Hi, this is Amanda Brown at Cumberland Gap Medical, and when you're at your worst,
APRN Amanda Brown and
the staff at Cumberland Gap Medical are at their best
to take care of you and your family, even the toddlers when you're under the weather. Call for an appointment or walk right on in, insurance or no insurance. Cumberland Gap Medical has one of the area's most affordable cash pay programs.
Stop by and visit us or call us at Cumberland Gap Medical in the Big Rigs in La Follette, 423-201-9799.
This is the Cougars radio, television, and web home, WLAF.
We're back live here at El Hope Dawson Stadium as we prepare to start the fourth quarter. Powell has it 1st and 10 at the Cougar 29. There was a penalty flag thrown, and Coach Ellison, he might have been upset at his team. He was upset at the official, too. I'm not sure. He let them all have it. I think they gave him a timeout. He may have called the penalty flag's still down there. They're talking to Borum. Borum signaled a timeout. I don't know if Coach Ellison was able to take a timeout before. I'm not even sure he can take a timeout in that situation. But I'm not. Campbell County's got a player with cramps out here. But let's see what they sort out. But he was mad. Pretty sure he's mad at the officials. He might have been mad at his team too. He was way out on the field, and with the emphasis this year on coaches coming out of the box over there, he's real lucky that he didn't get flagged. And that's the reason I want to see what Borum does, because Borum may realize it may have been a situation where some of what Coach Ellison's saying was right, and Borum will just say, let's go play football and not give the penalties.
Looks like they're just giving the sideline warning.
Yeah. And that's a veteran official. I mean, there's no reason. I mean, you're starting the fourth quarter. There's probably no reason to throw that flag. Campbell County player to get it down with just cramps, I think, is what's going on.
Yeah.
And, I think that's Drew Jordan. But we're getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Haven't even started yet. But, again, Campbell County leads Powell at the beginning of the fourth quarter 42-6 in this Region 3 5A matchup. And again, I think maybe not people around here again, but I think some of the folks in Knoxville.
Oh, you're right.
They still thought Campbell County would win, but they thought it would be a competitive game.
Well, I actually heard
a close game.
Yeah, I mean, I heard from several different sources that they expected Campbell County to be surprised and likely lose the game. They're really feeling strong about Powell this year, but. Like you said before, I don't think they're quite there yet.
I don't think they're quite there yet. Again, Powell have it 1st and 10 as Trusley takes the snap, looks, getting some pressure, throws it deep down towards the end zone, well covered by the Cougars.
He got it.
But he got it in between two defenders.
Wow.
That'll be a touchdown pass to Baylor Walker, and I'm not sure how he fit that one in there, Brent. Campbell County had somebody in front of him and behind him, and Trusley just threw it in there, and then Walker come up with it.
Yeah, I mean, it was Nelson and Logan Berry.
Yeah.
And that's not Berry, that's Miller. But, I'm telling you, that was about as perfect a pass as you could ever make.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And
good defense.
It was good defense. It was just better offense beat good defense that time, as James Hyman will be on to attempt the extra point for the Panthers. They had a little trouble with the snap on their other extra point.
We blocked several this year. They might watch out for that.
They get the snap down. The kick is away. And it is good this time. So with 11:51 to go in the football game, Powell's on the board with their second score of the game. And they cut in a little bit to the Campbell County lead. The Cougars still lead Powell 42-13. We'll keep it here with you as we go through this break as the Powell band playing Rocky Top. Let's hope we hear that a lot tomorrow at Neyland Stadium as the Georgia Bulldogs come rolling into town.
Yeah, but, certainly a tough task there.
Tall task for the Vols tomorrow, but Campbell County, Powell found a little something on that drive, and Trusley, of course, Trusley's been a competitor all night, and he showed by his ability to move and throw the football, he was able to get them down the field. And, you know, Campbell County, maybe some of their players lost their focus a little bit. That's easy to do when the score starts to get out of hand like that. Yeah, I'm sure that's what Coach Price is telling them now.
I guarantee that's got a lot to do with it. I don't think that either of those defensive players expected the ball to be, number one, thrown that well, number two, to be even thrown in that direction, but being covered by, you know, a double team.
Yeah, Hyman will tee it up to kick it off for the Panthers, and back deep for the Cougars. I think the Cougars may be expecting an onside kick. They only send one deep safety back on the kickoff. They drop back a little bit now, and it's high over here to the left side of the field, taken at the 16-yard line. And he'll bring it back up to about the 29. I think that's Markham may have got that and brought it back up to the 29-yard line, where Campbell County have it 1st and 10 from the Powell 29-yard line. 11:44 to go in the football game. Campbell County leads Powell 42-13.
Well, let's see if they can keep the intensity and.
Yeah, you got to keep playing. You got to keep your foot on the gas. And in modern day football, you can't. You got to wait till really late in the game to.
That's the truth.
To slow it down. Rutherford have 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Takes a snap, looks, just throws it over there. I think that may be Markham again. And he'll take it across the 30 to about the 32. Tackle made by Wesley Harden for the Panthers. Pickup of about 4. We'll call it 2nd and 6 for the Cougars at the 33-yard line.
Just a nice little comfort play.
Well, just rise up and throw it out there and get blockers out in front. As Rutherford looks to the sideline to get the play. Takes the snap. Same play, other side of the field. Complete to Markham again. Here across the 35. Break one tackle, spin. And I think he stepped out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Forced out by Wesley Harden again. But it'll be a first down, Campbell County. That'll be a West End Auto Sales first down for the Cougars. Go down and see Johnny and Lynn Lettner for all your automobile needs. And again, Campbell County have it 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line as we get to 11:02 to play here in the football game. Campbell County leading Powell 42-13. Rutherford takes the snap. He'll hand it off to England coming left. And England will go across midfield to about the 47, forced out of bounds by Baylor Walker. Pickup of about about 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2.
He's so quick, it's tough to realize how much he's picked up, you know.
It just looks like he's gliding along. You look up and he's picked up 8, 9, 10 yards. 2nd and 2 for the Cougars as they cross into Powell territory at the 47-yard line. Rutherford just a quick rise up and try to hit Markham over there at the 40. It's incomplete.
Yeah, a little behind him.
A little behind him. Hard to say there whether.
Yeah, there was a bad passer.
Yeah, or maybe wrong because you know those are timing routes. You just got to rise up and throw it to a spot. So bring up 3rd and 2 for the Cougars at the Powell 47-yard line. They'll have Phillips at that H-back position over on the right side of the field. Rutherford will hand it to England, and Phillips will be his lead blocker, and he will cross the 45 down to the 40-yard line. Tackle made by Riley Bryant, but not before it's another first down, Campbell County. Another West End Auto Sales first down, and they just brought Phillips out of that H-back position. and it's old school football. It's the same thing a fullback would have used to have done. Lead blocker, and England ran right up in behind him.
Yeah, great play. Good call.
As we approach 10.5 minutes to go in the football game, Campbell County leads Powell 42-13. Rutherford takes the snap. He'll hand it to England again. And England starting to impose his will along with that offensive line. Will take it to the 35-yard line. Tackled by Matthew Hipsher. Pickup of 5 yards by the Cougars. Bring up 2nd and 5. And we may see a lot of Christian England as this football game starts to move towards its conclusion. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for the Cougars. England beside Rutherford in the shotgun. Handoff, England going right. Cuts back and picks up 4 to 5 more.
Wow.
He's going to be right on that first down marker. We'll see where they mark it. He's tackled by Riley Bryant, and we're going to mark it, I think, half a yard short. We're going to mark him just short of the 30, and he's got to get right to the 30. It'll be 3rd and less than a yard for the Cougars, as they are in Powell territory. Again, 3rd and less than a yard, just outside the Panther 30-yard line. As Campbell County's eating up that clock as they get to the line of scrimmage. Rutherford takes the snap. He'll hand it to England again. And that time, same play, and big number 18, Wesley Harden, met him in the backfield, dropped him for about a 2-yard loss. Maybe a 3-yard loss, 2.5.
Yeah.
They'll bring up 4th and 3 for the Cougars back at the 33-yard line as we go inside 9 minutes in the football game here in the 4th quarter. Campbell County leading Powell 42-13. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. England beside Rutherford in the backfield. Rutherford takes a snap, looks, just throws the quick pass over here to the left side of the field to Markham, and he'll get down to the 25-yard line. Be brought down by Riley Bryant.
Oh, reliable Markham there.
Yeah, reliable Markham's had a big night tonight, and it'll be another Campbell County Cougar first down, another West End Auto Sales first down. And just take the snap, rise up. Markham goes about 5 yards and turns around. They throw it to him, and Powell's not had an answer for it all night. 1st and 10, Campbell County from the Powell 25-yard line. Rutherford gets a snap. He'll hand it to England, going straight up the middle, and he'll cross the 20 down to just inside the 19-yard line. Pickup of about 6 on the play, maybe 7. Tackle made by Matthew Hipsher.
Looks like he may be slow getting up.
He may be slow getting up. Pretty big collision that time between him and England. He'll bring up 2nd, and we'll call it 4. I think he picked up about 6 yards from the 18-yard line of the Panthers. 7:43 to go here in the game. Campbell County leading Powell 42-13. Rutherford takes the snap. He'll hand it. I believe that's is that Bowman? Or is that Phillips? Is that Bowman or
it's
Phillips?
Bowman.
Bowman.
Yeah, 16.
He'll take it down to the 11-yard line, or it'll be another first down Cougars, another West End Auto Sales first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. They can get another first down without scoring. 7:20 to go in the 4th quarter. Campbell County leads Powell 42-13. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for the Cougars. Is that England back in beside Rutherford? I believe it is. Rutherford spins one way, throws back to the other to the right.
Uh-oh.
That's Barry, and they're not going to catch him.
No way.
He just caught it, planted his foot in the ground, and run to the corner, the right corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Campbell County on the pass from Zach Rutherford to Logan Berry. And the Cougars have put another one on the board. That's another Travis Thompson touchdown for the Cougars with 6:59 to go in the football game. It's 48-13. Campbell County leads Powell as Wallace will be on to attempt the extra point. And that one, once he threw it over to Barry, it was over.
Yeah, there was no way. No catching him on that one.
Hold is down. The kick is up, and The kick is good, so with 6:59 to go here in the football game, Campbell County now leads Powell 49-13. We'll take a break and be right back here with you on the WLAF B&M Tires Sports Network.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, mobile banking, bill pay. We now have even more great services like Apple Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone, and People Pay, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us on the internet at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at our office in Clinton or one of our 3 La Follette offices.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
I got this feeling inside my bones.
Welcome back to the WLAF B&M Tires Sports Network's live coverage of Campbell County football. We're here at Campbell County High School, where with 6:59 to go in the game, Campbell County leads Powell 49-13 in what can only be deemed a dominant performance tonight by the Cougar football team.
Absolutely.
As Wallace will be ready to kick it off, Bryan and Walker back deep for Powell. Short kick over to the right side of the field, and I don't guess he made the fair catch this time.
Nope.
Hipster catches it at the 30, and he's going to cross midfield. And was that Wallace that brought him down?
I believe it was.
The kicker, I think, brought him down, but not before he got across midfield all the way to the Campbell County 46-yard line. And same kick that's happened a lot of times, but he didn't make the fair catch that time.
Yeah.
He just caught it and turned upfield.
Yeah, nice job by that young man to get it down the field pretty quickly there. A lot of the Powell fans look like they're heading out to
We're
make
going to
that
get
trek.
a early start back to Knox County. That was Hayden Epperson on the return. Powell will come out 1st and 10 from the Campbell County 46. It'll still be Walker Trusley, at quarterback. Trusley looks downfield, throws it complete over there to about the 39-yard line to Baylor Walker. Knocked out of bounds by a couple of Cougars. Hard to see over on that far sideline. Should bring up second and about, we'll call it 3 at the Campbell County 39-yard line for the Panthers. Panthers have 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Trusley gets the snap. He'll hand it to Robbins coming to the right. Robbins gets a block and is all the way down to about the 32-yard line. Pick up of about 7 on the play.
Yeah, he's got some pretty good wheels on him there.
For David Robbins, 5'10", 210-pound senior. He's kind of short and stocky, but he's got some speed too. It'll be first down Powell at the Campbell County 32-yard line as we approach 5 minutes to go in the football game. Hand off to Robbins. He'll pitch it to Walker.
Nice.
Right to left, and Campbell County had that one played perfectly on the reverse play to the receiver. And who was the first one to get to him will be Elijah Phillips, and they'll stop him. They'll give him back to the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 32-yard line as they tried to hand it to Robbins and then pitch it to Walker, and Campbell County had it snuffed out pretty good.
Yeah, great open field tackle there.
And 2nd and 10 for the Panthers from the Campbell County 32-yard line. Trusley gets the snap, and he'll hand it to his back, and he's met in the backfield. That looked like Wesley Harden was his running back. That'll be his first carry for the night, and it was. And he's met by 2 or 3 Campbell County Cougars for a loss of a yard, or two on the play, all the way back to the 34-yard line. Bring up 3rd and 12 for the Panthers.
I could not tell who that was.
No, it's too far over on the other side of the field as we're inside 4 minutes to go in the football game. Campbell County leads Powell 49-13. Powell again has it 3rd and 12 from the Cougar 34. Trusley will look right, throw a long pass, incomplete, intended over here for Hayden Epperson, and he was there. The young man just couldn't come up with that one.
Yeah, he was there. That could have been a really big play.
They bring up 4th and 12 for the Panthers at the Cougar 34-yard line. as some of the fight seems to have left the Powell Panthers. They just don't seem to be moving with the same pace they were moving at, and understandable. Yeah. Campbell County's come out and hit them right in the jaw and took the fight to them the entire football game. Trustley takes the snap, looks right, fakes, looking over the middle, looking to throw deep. He'll throw the ball deep down over the middle. Incomplete. Intended over there for Baylor Walker. And there's a penalty flag back up here right around the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I believe
it's going to be a holding.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be holding.
Yeah. That ball was just slightly overthrown.
It was. And it will be holding against the Panthers. That penalty will be declined, and that'll give the football back to the Cougars. Campbell County will come out and take over, turnover on downs. As the clock is running now with this score, as we go inside 2.5 minutes to go, Campbell County leads Powell 49-13, and Campbell County will have it 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. And now it's just about securing the football and running that clock and getting to the zeros on the clock, Brent.
Yeah, I agree. And once again, I have to credit Les Martin, my partner, with such a great pick. He said 49-14. You can't get much closer than this.
Campbell County will line up in their victory formation, still in the shotgun, because that's what they do. But it's the same as the victory formation as if you were under center. And we're inside 2 minutes at 1:51 to go. Campbell County will run it down and snap this with 1 second on the play clock, and Rutherford will just take a knee.
Looks like Powell has no timeouts.
Powell has no timeouts, so Campbell County's just got to take another knee or two and take this one to the house.
I tell you, I'm surprised. I've got faith in the Cougars, and it's not about that. It's just I wouldn't have thought it would be this lopsided.
Well, coming off, and Cougars had a bye week last week, and as sharp as they are coming off that bye is a credit to the coaching staff, because sometimes you can be a little rusty, and sure. they showed no signs of that tonight. As Rutherford will just take the snap, take another knee as we go inside of a minute to go. Campbell County is going to defeat the Powell Panthers tonight, 49-13 here at Campbell County High School, and pick up a big region win and start looking forward to some more region wins. Looking forward to next week. And who do they have next week, Brent?
I'm not sure, unfortunately.
Okay, we'll check that out shortly before the post game. I've not done as much prep coming in as what I would have liked. Should be one more snap from Rutherford, and this football game will be in the books. And Rutherford will take a knee.
That should do it.
Won't reset it, and that should do it. As the clock will wind down here at L. Hope Dossett Stadium, and the Campbell County Cougars will walk off the field victorious tonight over the Powell Panthers by a score of 49-13 in this Region 3 5A matchup. And as pundits thought that Powell was ready to compete, they're going to have to wait another year or so on that, because Campbell County was dominant in their performance tonight, and just a great win by the Cougars here as they again defeat the Powell Panthers 49-13 here at Campbell County High School. You're listening to Cougar coverage here on the WLAF B&M Tires Sports Network. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with you.
Wrap it up, I'll take it. Wrap it up, I'll take it.
Wrap It Up Construction. No job too big or small for the crew at Wrap It Up. Commercial or residential, Wrap It Up can get it done right and done fast. Call today.
Wrap.
Call Tony today at 423-201-0635.
Wrap it up.
That's Wrap It Up Construction, 423-201-0635.
Robbins Guttering is ready to take care of you when it comes to taking care of your home. No more painting a classy look, it's siding from Robbins Guttering. Chop down those utility bills with the most efficient windows on the market from Robbins Guttering. If you're shopping siding, Robbins is ready. If you need to replace those leaky windows, Robbins is ready. And they also do a little guttering. Call Eric Robbins at 423-907-2255.
The tradition of great customer service, customer care, and value continue with Tabitha Smith and the staff at State Farm Insurance in the Fleet Building.
Hey, this is Tabitha with State Farm Insurance. Please come down to the Fleet Building to see me, Frankie, Tarina, Anya, Liza, and Cassie for all your insurance and financial needs.
You can expect your good neighbors to be there should you ever need them. That's what good neighbor service is all about.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. WLAF.
So it's over. I didn't realize it's so much colder.
Welcome back here to Campbell County High School. You're listening live to the WLAF B&M Tire Sports Network's live coverage of Cougar football, where tonight the Campbell County Cougars have defeated the Powell Panthers 49-13 here at Campbell County High School in a big Region 3 5A matchup. We're now, I guess, into the Wrap It Up Construction Wrap-Up postgame show brought to you by former Cougar Tony Poteet and Wrap It Up Construction. Right now, Brent, we're talking about the Went to the Well play of the game, which is brought to you by former Cougar Chuck Wells. Go down and let pharmacist Chuck Wells help you get well at Riggs Pharmacy at Jacksboro. A lot of great plays tonight for the Cougars, and it may be a little hard to pick out just one play. Maybe we should just give it to the execution that the Campbell County Cougars showed on offense and just the entire game plan that Coach Price had and the way the players went out and executed that game plan.
I agree with that 100%. They all played well. There were so many big plays, but you couldn't pull just one out and say this was the game changer or so forth. It was a good team effort throughout the game. It certainly was, and just super impressed with the way the Cougars were able to come out on the first drive and establish themselves, and then never let up offensively. They had the one drive by Powell at the end of the first half, and then the one late in the second half when the game was in hand. But Campbell County had the answers all night long for everything Powell did. I agree, and I'm really interested to see what Rutherford's stats are. He really seemed like it's hard to tell when you're watching the game. It's hard to keep track, but it seems like he had a really, really good game statistically. And by the way, thanks to Les Martin texting me, it's Carnes up next. And I believe you said Carnes was losing earlier at halftime. I don't know what the current situation is.
The final score, Carnes lost to Oak Ridge tonight 49-3. So the Wildcats got on the Beavers pretty hard, and a good sign for the Cougars. West defeated Clinton 7-0. That halftime score held up, and the West Rebels defeated Clinton 7-0 tonight in another Region 3 5A matchup. Fulton, another team from Region 3, they were playing Carter tonight and defeated them 47-11. So I think the upper echelon teams in Region 3 5A flexed their muscle a little bit tonight. Yeah, with Fulton, sounds like Oak Ridge, and Campbell County, and then we'll see about that West team. A game Campbell County will have later on in the year, but again, just a fantastic effort tonight by the Cougars, and great execution, and a good night of football here at Campbell County. I guess we'll take another break as we wait on Coach Price to make his way up here. Again, you're listening. It's Mike Reynolds and Brent Allen along with our producer Nora Smith. You're listening to Cougar Football Live on the WLAF B&M Tires Sports Network.
Wrap It Up Construction. No job too big or small for the crew at Wrap It Up. Commercial or residential, Wrap It Up can get it done right and done fast. All today. Call Tony today at 423-201-0635.
Wrap it up.
That's Wrap It Up Construction, 423-201-0635.
Wrap it up. I'll take it. Wrap it up.
562-9370. Write that number down. 562-9370. That's the number for Vital Care Medical Transportation. Vital Care is operated by John Bond, who has nearly 40 years experience in ambulance service. They have the latest equipment and technology and will transport in town or out of town. Their rates are reasonable and they accept Medicare, TennCare, and private insurance. Vital Care.
Fast, fresh, Italian. Fazoli's. What's for dinner? How about some delicious pizza-baked pasta from Fazoli's? Sink your fork into delicious flavors like pizza-baked spaghetti or pizza-baked ziti. Fazoli's baked pasta and pizza toppings equals happiness in a dish. Enjoy Fazoli's famous breadsticks, and remember, your locally owned and operated Fazoli's features fresh baked pizza. Fazoli's, it's on the 4-lane across from Lowe's. Fazoli's.
This is Emily at B&M Tires.
Emily, it's that time of the year, rebate time here at B&M Tires.
Yes, it is, Jim. We have Cooper Tires, rebate up to $100. We also have Bridgestone with a rebate up to $70 and a half-price alignment on a purchase of 4 new tires.
And that's all happening right here?
At B&M Tires under the big red roof.
We probably better let Carly say that, I guess.
Yes, you better leave that for Carly.
Carly, go ahead.
That's B&M Tires, folks.
Indian Mound in Jacksboro.
Under the big red roof.
Coverage of the orange and blue continues over WLAF.
Welcome back here to Campbell County High School and the WLAF B&M Tires Sports Network's live coverage of Cougar football as the Cougars defeat the Powell Panthers tonight 49-13. We're now being joined by the head coach of the Campbell County Cougars, Justin Price. Coach, you know, I don't get up here to watch the Cougars as much as what I used to be able to, but just super impressed with your team. I know coming off a bye week, you got to be impressed and happy with their execution, their ability to take your game plan and go out and just really a dominant performance by your entire team.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Mike. You know, sometimes when you come off a bye week, you always worry how you're going to respond because you've had so many days off between games, but just the maturity that our team showed tonight to come out and be laser focused. A lot of guys made a lot of big plays. I can mention all of them, but you know, I think the key is that our team continues to improve and continues to play with each other.
Certainly did, and obviously, like you said, so many players making big plays, but you know, I was super impressed by Zach Rutherford, and you have to be pleased with how he's playing at the quarterback position.
Yeah, we're good at quarterback. You know, Zach Rutherford's a player. He's you know, he was good last year, and you know, this year you go into it and he's got so many new faces and receivers around. And you know, I think early on he was still, even though they threw so much together and they worked so hard, but just getting comfortable with each other. And I think tonight really kind of hit the pinnacle for us as far as how much confidence Zach has gotten in these receivers. And you know, he can make every throw. It doesn't matter where it is. If we throw it deep, short, sideline to sideline, he can make that throw, and that's what makes him special.
Certainly does, and has great command of your offense and able to execute it. And also on the ground, I was real impressed by Christian England. Also, you know, obviously when you come in with, I don't know what you call it, the jumbo package or whatever, you know, Drew Jordan, but Christian England, it looks like he's gliding along, and you look up and he's picked up 9 or 10 yards, just effective in that running game.
Yeah, you know, Christian England's been a big play for us all year. Really, sometimes even when our passing game wasn't going, he's been able to hit those big long runs, and you know, obviously it starts up front, and those offensive linemen did a great job. It's every week we play, I feel like these teams throw so much at them, and tonight was no different. They came out in a little bit different defense, blitzing a lot of people. They picked up the blitzes, and Christian just understands our run game so well. He trusts those linemen, and he is fast.
Certainly did a great job. And again, short yardage down on the goal line, that group done a super job as well. Talking about your defense a little bit, Coach, they were able in the second half start getting pressure on the quarterback from Powell, caused him some problems because Powell had athletes, especially on the outside, and had a couple of running backs. But I thought your defense really made adjustments after that late drive in the first half by the Panthers and really controlled everything on that side of the football for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and you know, first I got to say, you know, Coach Ellison's done a great job at Powell. You know, his third year to have him now 5-2 is, you know, it shows he's building a program, and you know, we've been there, and you know, I'm sure he'll learn from this, and their team will just only get better as they go forward. But you know, our defense, you know, to me has been such a surprise for us this year. We replaced 10 starters over there from last year, but now it's not that excuse. We're 6 games into it, and those guys were playing great. You know, I think we not necessarily we lost focus or whatever there the last 2 minutes in the second quarter and let them get a touchdown, a couple penalties that we can control. But other than that, you know, I thought Matt and the defensive guys, they had a great game plan and knew we had to get some pressure on that quarterback and force him to get rid of the ball quick.
Certainly did. The coach just looking forward a little bit. Do you have any injuries coming out of tonight? It looks like you were able to stay pretty healthy to me. So you going forward, did you have anything that happened tonight that's going to affect you down the road?
Shane Bowman twisted his ankle early in the first quarter, and Alex Gross came in and played great. But I guess we'll evaluate him, see how you never know with ankles. So it'll be see how he responds over the next couple of days. But other than that, I think they're pretty good. I know they're tired, but they gave it all for each other and for our team tonight.
Sure did. And of course, you got Carnes next week, I guess, and they took one on the chin tonight against Oak Ridge, I think 49-3. Going forward, what do you look to be the what do you need to improve on before you get to that Carnes game? And I know you improve every week as a coach.
Yeah.
You're always going to get better. But what's the big things you'll look forward going on as you get deeper in this region schedule?
Well, I was kind of talking about for tonight. Everybody wants to play perfect, but that's not the goal. But at the same time, you don't want to fail. So it's how you balance those in the middle ground. Like when things don't go our way, how do we handle it? When things are going good, I felt like tonight, and I think it's hurt us a little bit all year, just some pre-snap penalties and maybe some foolish penalties that we can't control. We're not going to fault a guy for holding because it's effort, and obviously we don't want them to do it. But some of the stuff that are mental that we got to improve on, and it's hurt us a little bit all year.
Certainly has, Coach. Well, I know as a coach you got to find some things to coach them up bad, but it was a pretty good performance by your team tonight on both sides of the football as well as special teams. I thought your special teams were solid and just a great job. And congratulations on the win night, and good luck going forward as you go against Carnes and the rest of your region schedule.
All right, Mike, I
Thank you. Now. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
That's head coach of the Cougars, Justin Price. As tonight the Campbell County Cougars defeat the Powell Panthers 49-13. You've been listening to the Wrap It Up Construction postgame show here on WLAF, brought to you by former Cougar Tony Poteet and Wrap It Up Construction. Again, Campbell County wins tonight against Powell 49-13. Les Martin will be back next week along with Brent Allen and Noah Smith. I want to thank them for all the help they've given me tonight. I've really enjoyed it and look forward to seeing the great things the Cougars are going to do going forward. But again, Campbell County is victorious tonight against the Powell Panthers 49-13. Mike Reynolds along with Brent Allen and Noah Smith. You've been listening live to the WLAF B&M Tires Sports Network.
Hello, this is Kay Gibson. Over the past months, Campbell County has seen 3 financial institutions close their doors or merge with another bank. One thing you can count on is People's Bank of the South. We have served this community for 100 years. Please stop by any of our locations to find out why people still bank with us. People's Bank, member FDIC.
When it comes to your health, trust is everything.
Big news, Peyton Manning is questionable for the Orange Bowl.
Before I ever took my first snap in the NFL, I had to have knee surgery. I needed a team I could trust. I chose the people at Tenova Healthcare. They've been earning the trust of East Tennessee for more than 85 years. Now, they've expanded across Tennessee, making Tenova Healthcare one of the largest healthcare systems in the state. To learn more, visit tenova.com.